Hello and welcome to the 2019 ARIA Awards, coming to you from the Star in Sydney. My name is Ash London, and this is the night that Australian music fans look forward to every year when some of our favourite artists hit the stage. And tonight we've got some very special international acts. The likes of Halsey, Dua Lipa, Khalid are all here. We're going to have so much fun. And if you're wondering what this purple body glitter is, it's not a fashion choice I made. Tones and I came and gave me a hug before, and she got it on me, and I was like, damn, sick fashion choice, Tones. Now, there is one particular person that is here that is one of Australia's very favourites, because not only is this guy performing tonight, not only is he nominated for 4 ARIAs, but he's also hosting the bloody thing. So I thought if he's not too busy, we might give it a bit of a knock. Hopefully he doesn't leave me standing here like a loser. Hello? 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 Okay, he's just getting ready. And his wife, Guy Sebastian, red carpet host and stylist, is giving him a nice back massage. Guys, let me come in between. Talk about... Oh, nice. Okay, thank you. Oh, heaven. Talk about a power couple. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. Jules has done the red carpet. I'm about to go out and host, so it's been a busy day for the Sebastians.
Did you do well? You didn't drop any F-bombs or embarrass yourself on the red carpet?
I don't really remember.
It was all a blur.
I think it was okay, but I'm super glad it's over and I'm excited.
I was watching a little bit of it. You did a great job.
Okay.
Oh, good on you, Jules.
Great.
She
Now,
looks like a hot little disco ball.
a hot little disco.
Gorgeous.
She's like Swarovski, mate. Crystal ball, more like it. 4 nominations, performance, and you're hosting. What are you most nervous about from all of those scary things?
I don't think I've thought less about a performance in my life. Like, because I'm hosting, you're good at that stuff.
You're not wrong, Guy. Yes, I'm pretty talented.
It's new for me, but you know what? I've done The Voice and I've done a bit of TV stuff, and for me, if I'm just myself and I have a little chat, I waffle on, I know, but if
You are a waffler, but I love you for it.
Well, if I just go out there and waffle, then I'll be sweet.
And I was impressed that he managed to be on time today, because you are famous in Australia for never getting anywhere on time.
I know, and the problem is, the reason I'm nervous about the hosting thing is because they said, oh, mate, you'll be fine. It's just, you're sort of the glue, you know, you hold a schedule and stuff together. And then I thought, I can't even hold my own life together or my own schedule.
Mate, you are doing a very good job at holding your life together with the help of Superwoman over here.
Just tell an ironic story that happened this morning. Yeah. So Guy was, we were supposed to leave at a specific time. The car was ready for us. Yes. He was late. I said, catch ya, I'm getting in an Uber. And I just came here on my own.
See you, man.
I just couldn't wait.
I ain't got time.
And guess what?
What?
We arrived at the same time.
Killing me. Guys, you were going to kill it tonight. You've already killed it. You were going to kill it. I got to let you get ready and get onto the stage. So thank you for chatting. And you guys out there, thank you so much for watching. It is going to be such a fun night as we celebrate the very best of Australian music together with some random kids. Nothing wrong with that. Here at the 2019 ARIA Awards.
This is the 2019 ARIA Awards red carpet live from the Star in Sydney. Inside, the finishing touches are being put on what is going to be a sensational night of music and moments you won't want to miss. Some of the hottest names in Australian and international music are here, including Khalid, Halsey and Dua Lipa, and they are all taking to the stage tonight. Also performing tonight, this year's ARIA's host and up for awards including Song of the Year, Guy Sebastian, and making it a family affair, here's Guy's wife and my co-host for the red carpet, Guy Sebastian.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You look good.
This is weird.
It's awkward. It really is.
Well, the person everyone is talking about this year is Tones and I. And tonight she walks the red carpet with 8 ARIA nominations, and she'll perform her worldwide #1 Dance Monkey.
6 months ago, I was busking in Byron Bay and living in my van. Now, travelling the world and playing sold-out shows.
From the debut artists to the icons, Human Nature are back from Las Vegas to be inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame.
Now, tell me, this day, 30 years ago, what were you guys doing?
It was actually our very first performance as a group. It's our anniversary today. It's our birthday.
Happy birthday!
With a lot of these pointy things to hand out, we have some highly entertaining entertaining presenters with us to do the honours, including U2, the Veronicas, Emma Wiggle, Kylie Rae Jepsen, even Agro and Robert Owen.
Who have we got here?
Well, we have my little friend Larry. I think it's the first time we've had a black-headed python at these awards.
Along the way tonight, there will also be performances from some of the year's most highly nominated artists, including the Hilltop Hoods, Morgan Evans, THELMA PLUM. Plus, you'll get to experience the incredible soulful sound of the Teskey Brothers. And of course, we can't forget the unsung heroes of music, the 4 finalists of the Telstra ARIA Music Teacher of the Year Award.
Tonight, it's an acknowledgement just of the work that, not just of the work that us 4 do, but for all music teachers and music education.
Well, I am serious when I say that you really cannot miss tonight's show. I popped into rehearsals earlier. I was laughing, I got goosebumps, and let me tell you, there are some very big things happening tonight that will make ARIA history and have Australia talking. Get ready to WhatsApp, to tweet, to Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is you do, just remember to use #ARIAs. It's time to get ready for the 2019 ARIA Awards presented by YouTube Music. It's a huge night ahead, and it all starts now.
Live from Sydney, this is the 2019 ARIA Awards. Now welcome your host, Guy Sebastian.
G'day Australia, welcome to the 2019 ARIA Awards, aka the Australian Recording Industry Awards. It's such an honour to be hosting tonight. I vividly remember my very first ARIAs. It was about 16 years ago. I was sitting about there and I remember pulling my chair back and bumping into John Farnham, my absolute hero, and I was busy fangirling, and I know John was probably thinking, who's this random fat little half Asian with an afro? But so much has changed. That little fatty's hosting the ARIAs now. Hi, Mum. And John, he's actually still on that same farewell tour that he took on some years ago. So some things have stayed the same. Now, you know, for me, the ARIAs, it really is about unity. It's about coming together. And if you look around the room, there's so much diverse, amazing Aussie talent. And tonight, we get to come together and celebrate the most powerful, moving thing, music. And of course, we've got free booze. Yes, definitely clap that. Best job in the world. And clap the free booze. We've got booze in the aisles here in Eskies. That is so Aussie. But we've got an incredible lineup tonight with performances by the Hilltop Hoods, Dua Lipa, Khalid, Tones and I, and me. It's going to be an amazing night tonight. So hi to everyone watching at home on 9. And also, for the first time, we're streaming live on YouTube. Tonight, though, it's not really just about us artists. We get enough glory, we really do. It's about the little people. Not you, Anthony Kalia. It's about the people behind the scenes that make it possible for us to live our dreams. You know, the sound guys, the lighting guys, the roadies, they work so hard. And yes, they're not here tonight, they weren't invited, but we are here. We're dressed in lovely suits, sipping champagne. I was limoed here as well, but it's for them. It's what they would have wanted. So cheers, guys. Thanks so much. All right. Now, for the people in the room, a little bit of housekeeping. There's the obvious stuff like don't move around during the filming. If you need to go to the dunny, wait till the ad break. And then there's the obvious sort of safety stuff. If your bags are sticking out, just shove them back under, unless, of course, it's the Veronica's bag. For God's sake, just leave it. It's not worth it, trust me. Now, if you do win, please just be gracious, or at least pretend. I've gotten pretty good at it. I've been nominated about 30 times. I've only won 3. But there's no shame in coming second. Just ask Halsey. Now, if you do win, they wanted me to tell you to keep the speeches short. And then I found out that the wind-up music is my brand new single, Let Me Drink, featuring the Hamiltones and Wale. Oh, there it is. So feel free to take as long as you bloody want, because I want to hear this banger all night. Actually, I think they're playing that because I'm going a little long. So let's introduce the first performer. Tonight, An artist who has proven that with the right song and immense talent, you can strike a chord that resonates around the world. From Byron Bay on New South Wales mid-north coast, you know who I'm speaking of. Top of the charts in 19 countries. It's insane. Undeniably our greatest export this year. Tonight she makes her ARIA's debut with her mammoth hit, Dance Monkey. This is Tones and I.
Tones and I is my name, but it's abbreviated. Everyone calls me Tones. My name is Tony.
6 months ago, Tony Watson was living in her van and busking on the streets of Byron Bay.
I think that people that say I'm an overnight success need to remember the saying of, 10 years of hard work to become an overnight success. I think it's important to look back on the story that I've had. Everyone has their own story, but don't discourage their hard work just because they've now popped up into your eye line.
She released her first single, Johnny Runaway, in March this year. But it was Dance Monkey that put Tones in everyone's eye line and took her to #1 here and in over 20 countries around the world.
When I found out that I got the #1 song in Australia, I just felt like I couldn't believe that I wrote that song. I'm really proud of myself. And when I sing that song at shows, I think, I can't believe I wrote this song.
For this Melbourne local, 2019 will be the year when everything changed. From busking on the streets to pulling record crowds at Byron Bay's Splendour in the Grass.
For me, walking on a stage to 40,000 people was just the best day of my life. And even if I play to 100,000 people, it's not the same because I didn't expect anything on that day. Last year, I was watching the ARIAs and I was living in my van and I was watching Amy Shark at the ARIAs and I thought, there's no way. When I step onto the ARIA stage, it's gonna feel nerve-wracking and scary and exciting. It's gonna be a proud moment and I'm just excited. Yeah, it's really wild.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Again.
Congratulations on 8 ARIA nominations, Tones and I. Tones and I for the AFL #1 song in the country. Tones and I with Dance.
Aussie to hit #1, Tones and I with Dance.
I love this song. It's called
#1 song on the planet. They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hands, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing.
How good is that? Keep it going for Tones and I. What a legend. How good was that performance? I have a sneaking suspicion that one is going to be a hit. Now, speaking of hits, I'm a bit excited here, people. Our next performer sings the song that stops a nation, the banger of all bangers. Can you guess who it is? You can still hear this song belted out across pubs at 2 a.m. Here to present the first award of the night, Best Australian Live Act, it's only Daryl Braithwaite. Oh, so good. Let me get this right for you.
It's good to be back,
mate.
With the jacket.
So good.
Yes, no, and we're here to present the award for the Best Live Act.
And that's the way it's going to be, little darling. Oh, God.
What are you doing?
Mate, it's just, it's horses.
No,
give them what they want.
There are many nominees, and there can only be one winner, Guy.
Yes, they can. And if you fall, he'll pick you up. Pick you up.
Just here,
all night.
Okay. The nominees for the Best Live Act are...
Aussies love live music.
Live music, there's nothing like it.
I really love showing people what we're actually made of in a live environment.
And Aussie artists love playing for a home crowd.
Aussie crowds are the best, and I really mean that.
There's definitely sort of energy with Australian crowds.
There's a sense of belonging. When I get back on a stage, it's a home crowd.
The energy's massive.
It's like an overwhelming love and happiness and gratitude.
It's like a big warm hug.
From the most iconic stages in the country to the vibrant venues of Sydney.
Just finished our second sold-out night at the Animal Theatre. I grew up going to this place.
Sydney shows are definitely the best. Hometown shows with all my friends and family coming, singing every word super loud.
It's amazing. I don't think you can compare Australia to anywhere else.
Congratulations to all the nominees for this year's Best Australian Live Act. Amy Shark.
Baker Boy.
Electric Fields.
Gang of Youths.
Hilltop Hoods.
Keith Urban.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Midnight Oil.
Peking Duck.
The Teskey Brothers.
All are very deserving, and the Best Australian Live Act for 2019 is... Hilltop Hoods.
The Hilltop Hoods are one of Australia's greatest touring bands. The trio are in the middle of their 49-day Greatest Expanse World Tour, returning home from the States to attend tonight's ARIAs. This is their first win, with a massive 7 nominations tonight.
No one wants to do it, so it's me. Thank you to everyone that came out to see us on tour. Thank you to our manager, Dylan Liddy. I'm going to get out a few thank yous because I think this is the last time you're going to see us. To our road crew, Mugga, Paulie, Snips, everyone, you're all legends and we love you. Thanks to our wives, our children, and Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. Thank you.
Now from Australia Zoo to the ARIA stage, it's Robert Irwin and his friend Larry.
Hey, Molly. Hey everyone, it's good to see you. Well, g'day everyone, I'm Robert Irwin and this is a black-headed python. Now, this is actually a very special moment in history, as this is the first time a black-headed python has ever presented an ARIA award. It's pretty amazing. Now, you might think it is a bit of an odd choice to have a snake at a music awards, since snakes don't have ears, but he did just eat a tame impala, so he's well fed. Now, I can see a few people here in the front row that are squirming, but I can assure you that Larry here is actually very friendly. In fact, would anyone here like to meet him? Does anyone want to come up and have a look? Sophie Monk, do you want to come up? Yeah, come on up. Awesome. All right. I'd love to introduce you to Larry. There we go. Ready? I can put him just around there like that, and you hold him like that. Perfect. That's awesome. How cool is that? Good job.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, like Britney Spears. I feel like I'm the bogan Britney Spears right now. Can I sing? It's probably my only opportunity.
Go for it.
I'm a slave for you. I can't deny it. No, hang on, it's legs doing something weirder. It's
No, you're good, you're good.
No, it's
all right.
head. It's head. No.
All right, okay. I got you. It's all good. It's all good. I got his head. It's okay. I've got him. Here we go. You want me to get this side?
Yeah, it just thinks everything's doing something.
There we go. Gotcha. Oh, how good was that? Well done.
Thank you.
That was great. All right. Well, that was awesome. Now, shall we see the nominees for Best Male Artist?
I'd love to. Why not?
Here we go. Roll it.
Matt Corby for Rainbow Valley.
Guy Sebastian for Choir.
Dean Lewis for A Place We Knew.
Paul Kelly for Nature.
Hayden James for Between Us.
All right. And the ARIA goes to Dean Lewis.
This win caps off a huge 2019 for Dean Lewis with the release of his first solo album, A Place We Knew, which soared to the top of the ARIA charts in March this year. This is Dean's second ARIA win to date, and he's nominated for 3 more awards tonight.
Thank you very much. This is such an honour for me, and I should say, firstly, a big thank you to Michael Taylor. Mike Taylor right there. You've been with me since the start. You took a chance on me, and you've had a very tough 2 years, but you're with me every step of the way, so thank you so much, Mike. To Nicole Richards, you are incredible. I know that my music would be doing not even a tiny bit as well as if it wasn't for your amazing support and passion and strategy, so thank you very much. To Rob and Leonie Connolly, thanks for taking a chance on me. All my amazing fans at the Orange Heart Club. To my amazing record label, George, Ash, Darren Abood, Sean Warner, Lily Adam, Ben Facey, AMAC, Marie, and the entire Island Records family. To everyone in the media and radio stations and DSPs who have supported my music, thank you very much. Simon Moore and the Cobalt team, thank you very, very much. I also want to thank my very good friend Matt DeGroot for passing my demo on so early on. And to my mate Mick Jones, thanks for being here for everything. And finally, to my mum and my brothers, Sean, Reese and Harrison, thank you for always being so supportive. And Dad, thank you for always playing good music and for putting a guitar in my hands when I didn't know I needed it. But thank you very much, and it's an honour. Cheers. Thanks.
Still to come on the ARIAs, appearances by U2, Khalid, Emma Wiggle and Chris Hemsworth. But next, the Veronicas present Best Female Artist, and US superstar Halsey performs live.
Well, we are still backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards, and something very exciting just happened on that main stage. Best Male, Dean Lewis, he's just walked off the stage. Congratulations, Best Male in the world.
Yeah.
Now, last year we were lining up together and you were so nervous.
So nervous. Yeah, I think I've just done so many things now that I lost. I mean, I'm still nervous, but maybe I'm more in control of it a little bit.
Well, how do you feel about large snakes?
I mean, I'm not a big snake guy.
Well, do you know who is a big snake guy?
I know the exact person.
That guy over there. Robert Irwin, come and join us, darling. You guys know each other. I heard... Oh, so Lovely. I heard you are a bit of a Dean Lewis fan.
I am a mega fan, absolutely. We've followed your work for a long time. We absolutely admire what you're doing and all of your songs. It's incredible. Honestly, you're my go-to artist. Like wherever
Hug. Now, you've been on Jimmy Fallon about 400 times. Can you... Oh, classic Sophie. Sophie Monk, welcome. Sophie...
Thank you very much.
If you want me to sing back up, I can do it.
Okay.
I can be poison.
With a snake.
Yeah, with a snake, whatever you want.
Dean Lewis could not handle Bardo's classic Poison. I don't think he's got what it takes.
I mean, it takes a lot of auto-tune.
I love you're honest about it. I love that.
Yeah, well, you know.
But me too, I mean, as if you don't. Like, I use a little bit. I shouldn't say that. I don't.
I mean, in your rap album that you just put out, you didn't use any auto-tune, did you?
That was all original, you know. That was just all off the brain.
It's from your heart.
It really was. I have no rap album.
People are now Googling your rap album furiously. I heard a rumour about you, Ms. Monk. Is it true that you had your own leaf blower on the red carpet?
I had 2 leaf blowers as a wind machine for my hair that's not real either. So I just thought, well, I can do it. You know, you can't do a filter, so I'll get good hair.
Great idea. That's a really good idea.
People think you're just a pretty face. Sharp as a...
Thank you.
Say the joke again.
I was blown away when I saw it, because I saw the 2, but no one appreciates, you know, a drop.
The ARIA Award for Best Offhand Comment about Sophie Monk's hair goes to Dean Lewis. Congratulations, another ARIA.
Thank you. Hey, thank you very much.
Congratulatory hug. Fantastic.
Do you want me to sign something for you, or do you want me to...
Could you sign our ARIA's board for us with a nice message?
Like just a message on my name?
Whatever you feel.
Just like a Dean Lewis, I'll do like a heart as well.
Okay. Well, don't put it on. They're going to do it as well. You're not, just because you want an ARIA doesn't mean that everyone else doesn't get to sign the wall. Please, Sophie.
Yeah, sign away. I'll move so you can do it.
Oh, yes.
I haven't used a pen in years. No one does anymore.
Just typing everything. It's 2019. And for you, Mr. Robert, please, wherever you like.
I'm going to put a crikey, because you got to do it. There we go. Nice. There we go. Have you signed it?
I'm not. No, I'm like, that'd be weird if I signed my own wall.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Okay, so next year, this is the things we're going to promise. Everyone is going to bring their own leaf blower. Agreed?
I'm down.
And we're going to do a duet. Agreed?
Let's do it.
What? Agreed on the...
And I can rap.
You can do the rap.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah.
But I feel like what would really do it is if you... Because you're so very wholesome, which we love about you, but if you just said one swear word in your rap.
No, I don't know. I don't think I could do that. I don't know.
Shivers.
Yeah. You just dub that in with one of you. Yeah.
Guys, it has been a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you for hanging backstage. Enjoy the rest of the ARIAs.
Thank you so much for having us.
And congratulations, Dean Lewis, ARIA winner. Thanks, guys. And stick around, more of Backstage at the 2019 ARIAs when we return.
Welcome back to the ARIAs, live from the Star in Sydney. 2019 has been a stellar year for Australian music. 7 Aussie artists scored #1 albums.
I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
And one mega song became the longest running Aussie ARIA chart topper ever.
When we got to #1, I didn't expect it. Nobody expected it.
More records were smashed when Jimmy Barnes topped the ARIA album charts for the 12th time with My Criminal Record.
Thanks to everybody who supported us going out and buying this record.
And Hilltop Hoods scored the title for most #1 albums for an Aussie band with their latest release, The Great Expanse. Meanwhile, PLUM, cooking on 3 burners, Starley and Dean Lewis all achieved the incredible feat of earning over 1 billion global streams for their breakout singles. Overseas, some of our own were making us proud.
Go, Kate! Go, Australia!
Kate Miller-Heidke represented us at Eurovision.
It was on a scale the likes of which I have never been able to attempt before.
And festival favourites headlined the world's biggest stages, including Tame Impala and Kylie at Glastonbury, Rufus Du Sol at Coachella, and Flume at Burning Man. Back home, Guy Sebastian, Hugh Jackman, David Campbell, Human Nature, and Darren Hayes were some of this year's industry icons, recognised in the Queen's Birthday Honours.
Never something I would have expected to receive.
This honour is especially emotional and humbling for me.
The National Film and Sound Archive launched a John Farnham exhibition to celebrate the legend's 70th birthday. And Mystify, a documentary profiling INXS's Michael Hutchence, was released, earning over $1 million at the box office. In 2019, we welcomed some huge international guests to our shores, including Billie Eilish, whose album hit the top spot.
Thank you to everyone in Australia for getting my album to #1. Love you.
And Diplo, who made history with the first ever DJ set on top of Australia's world-famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. Thanks to all the Aussie artists, bands and fans for an epic 12 months. And here's cheers to an even bigger 2020.
What an incredible year we've all had. Cheers to us. But now it's time to welcome our first of 3 amazing international guests. Here to perform her smash hit single Graveyard, please welcome the sensational Halsey.
It's crazy when the thing you love the most is the detriment, and let that sink in. You can think again when the hand you wanna hold is a weapon and you're nothing but skin. Oh, 'cause I keep digging myself down deeper. I won't stop till I get where you are. I keep running, I keep running, I keep running. They say I may be making a mistake. I would have followed all the way, no matter how far. And I know when you go down all your darkest roads, I would have followed all the way to the graveyard. Oh, 'cause I keep digging myself down deeper. I won't stop till I get where you are. I keep running with both my feet hurt. I won't stop till I get where you are. Oh, when you go down all your darkest roads, I would have followed all the way to the graveyard. You look at me with eyes so dark, don't know how you even see. You push right through me. It's getting real. You lock the door, you're drunk at the steering wheel, and I can't conceal. Oh, 'cause I've been digging myself down deeper. I won't stop till I get where you are. I keep running, I keep running, I keep running. They say I may be making a mistake. I would have followed all the
graveyard. And now, please give it up and welcome to the stage, the Veronicas.
Thank you so much, thank you. It's such an honour to be here, not only for the music, but as Australia's favourite siblings. I'm not sure that's true. What? Name more popular siblings, Lise. Robert and Bindi Owen. Yes, sure. Amazing. But not technically in the entertainment industry. So, the Hemsworths. Sure, they're a little bit hotter and a little bit stronger than us, but not singers. So we are Australia's favourite singing siblings, the Minogues. Okay, Lisa, fine. We are Australia's favourite controversial siblings. Chappelle and Mercedes Corby might have something to say about that. And the nominees are
Jessica MAUBOY for Little Things.
THELMA PLUM for Better in Black.
Tones and I for Dance Monkey.
Julia Jacqueline for Crushing.
Amy Sharp for Mess Her Up.
all such incredibly talented women. And the ARIA for Best Female goes to Tones and I.
This is the first ever ARIA Awards for Tones and I, and her first win from 8 nominations tonight. 6 months ago, Tones was busking in Byron Bay, to last week appearing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Congrats, Tones.
Hello. I wrote this speech. Sometimes I don't think that I'm the most relatable female artist. I'm not into makeup or dresses or typically girly things. But to me, those things don't really define what it is to be a female artist in this industry anymore. Thank you. It's being brave and courageous and true to yourself. No one could have ever prepared me for the whole world judging me and comparing you to other artists. But what's most important is that you have to be a good person and care about others and carry yourself well. So thank you. Thank you to Jackson, Regan, Dave, Emma, Harry, Marietta, Dennis from Sony Music. My best friends, Kurt, Tals and Jen, and thank you to Australia for letting me know that I'm okay just the way that I am.
...2019 is a big year for women in Australian music, with breakthrough artists taking out some of the highest ARIA nominations.
We're all so different. I think that teaming up with G-Flip and THELMA PLUM, myself and Julia Jacqueline, I think that that's the main thing, not to compare and just be thankful and honoured to be surrounded by so many amazing female artists.
G-Flip, take one. Melbourne.
beautiful. All of the other women that are nominated are friends of mine and people that I look up to and that inspire me, and I think it's great. We all know G-Flip's music. She's a drummer as well. So she's probably writing half her music from the drum patterns that she's creating. And that's probably what inspires her. And I think that's what makes her so unique. It's been a pretty full-on year. I've done a lot of travelling, played some big festivals in the States, released my debut album, and made a lot of sick memories.
THELMA PLUM joins the elite with 6 ARIA nominations tonight and will take to the stage to perform her hit Better in Black.
I remember growing up and watching the ARIAs when I was little. I remember watching Delta Goodrem win. She wore that beautiful pink dress, and I never thought I would be here then. If you told me that then, I just would have been like, whatever. Just being nominated for an ARIA is enough for me. I'm happy to live with that forever, but winning an award would be a pretty special feeling.
Also with 6 nominations, Sydney indie artist Julia Jacklin, who's just wrapped up an extensive US tour and opens in Dublin tomorrow.
Yeah, chicks are killing the game right now. It's so good. Like when I was a kid, I used to get around with my family and watch the ARIAs, and there's going to be a ton of little chicks just watching at home seeing Thelma and Tones and Julia Jacklin, and they're going to be watching them thinking like, oh, that's so cool, Mum and Dad. I can do what they're doing. I'm very proud to be an Australian female artist. I think that Australian female artists are, this year, exactly where we should have been all along.
Coming up on the ARIAs, performances by the Hilltop Hoods, Dua Lipa and Human Nature are inducted into the Hall of Fame. But next, Carly Rae Jepsen and Joel Creasy present Best Pop, and THELMA PLUM and Morgan Evans perform live. Mitsubishi ASX would like to congratulate the nominees for Best Female Artist, including this year's winner, Tones and I. Mitsubishi ASX, proudly supporting women in music.
All right, now one of the best things about hosting the ARIAs is to get your own personal waitress. Thank you, Jacobs Creek. Ain't nothing wrong with a mid-show rosé, am I right? And Australia does it absolutely best. Morgan Evans, oh, shivers. Rosé away. The Veronicas. Oh, hey, can you come and chat with me? Will those dresses fit in this shot? Don't stand on Jessie's dress or come on in. Girls, now you've hosted this thing before. You were incredible. Any tips for Guy Sebastian?
Get a twin, because when you forget what to say, they'll talk for you.
Does that always happen? Is she always forgetting what to say and you're coming in and just saving her ass?
No, we always both forget what to say and then we just stare at each other awkwardly. I don't know why she thought one of us saves each other's asses. We don't. We both just talk a lot of crap.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how you get your own show on MTV. You just talk a lot of crap. So it's worked for you.
It has, thankfully.
And this year you haven't required litres and litres of lubricant to get into your dresses. Was that a specific decision that you made?
Yes, we've left the lube behind for this year.
It's in our hair. Put it in our hair. You have lube in your hair?
Yes. To tame the flyaways, that's what she uses. That's a good tip for anyone out there. If you've got flyaways, lube, and it gives you that shiny slick all day.
Are we talking a water-based or an oil-based lubricant?
Water-based lubricant, pretty much for everything.
I love that. We're learning everything tonight. And girls, you look absolutely incredible. And I know that when it comes to your artistic endeavours, you are very much across everything. So how long ago does these dresses get dreamed up?
Look, this was our stylist's dream, actually, Fleur, and she dreamed these up a week ago when we found out we were going to be presenting. So she has pulled this together. It's Xian Couture and custom made, and they're absolutely beautiful. And I'm surprised. Apparently he sent through the dresses and was like, I'm not sure if these are actually the right size because they look too kind of like little mini. And we were like, no, I think that's...
You are very mini.
That's about right. Like Lisa's looked like it was about that short. When it was very short. And we were on a very high stage, so I'm just hoping that the camera angle was okay.
No, I saw the camera angle. You look like a snack. Both of you. It was very PG.
It's not like we haven't had our boobies on a platter before.
Ain't nothing wrong with a bit of booby on a platter. Now, you presented the award to Tones and I, who is an absolute superstar, taking the world by storm. As Australian female pop musicians, it must make you so happy to see people like that just killing it internationally.
Absolutely. It's wild. She put on an incredible performance. I can't imagine how nerve-wracking that is to open the ARIAs. This is her first ARIAs. You know, to be busking in Byron Bay last year, to, you know, just absolutely taking the world by storm this year. Being a female in the, you know, industry, it's incredible. We champion her so hard.
Yay!
Awesome. Oh, I just love that she's able to represent a different side of pop, female pop. I think it's beautiful to see that there's a huge spectrum of diversity that's being embraced by the music industry as a whole, and I love that she's coming up strong in that. It's awesome.
And it was so wonderful to watch that speech she did. I don't know if you heard her, if you could hear on stage, but she took an opportunity to not just, you know, like blow her own trumpet, but to encourage everyone to be kind and to be kind to other people. That's so special, and I know you guys would be so all over that.
Absolutely, yeah. We need to be applauding those voices and standing up for a lot more than just ourselves, for kindness. Absolutely. We have to be more kind than ever these days to each other.
Fantastic. And I know you've got, there may be a very special man here in the audience. Is it if his first time at the ARIAs, your hubs?
My hot husband, thank you very much.
Yes, we're in the Hot Husband Club. You'll be there soon,
You will be there soon.
Congratulations. When are the nuptials actually going to happen?
They're going to happen. I don't have a date yet, but I am very excited. Yes.
My girlfriend, I planned my wedding. I'm ready to plan yours.
That's what we need. You need someone like that who's like, we're going to do this. Well, girls, we absolutely love you. You are ARIAs champions. I think this is like your 100th ARIAs, but thanks for being with us. And everyone, stick around. More of the 2019 ARIAs coming up. Thanks, guys.
You're the best. Thank you for
Welcome back to the ARIAs live from Sydney. During the break, Rufus de Sol picked up the ARIA for Best Dance Release.
Big shout out to Triple J and Australian music in general. We're very proud to be Australian and can hear music everywhere around the world from where we're from. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Best Children's Album went to singer-songwriter Dan Sultan for his latest record, Gnarly and Friends.
This is wonderful. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the evening. See you later.
Our next two performers have had a huge year, selling out shows around the world and racking up millions of streams with their breakout albums. Tonight will be their ARIA stage debut. First up, she's nominated for 6 ARIAs this year. This is THELMA PLUM.
Do you know what it feels like to get calls in the middle of the night, saying you're not worth it, you deserve it, go on, have another drink. Do you know what it feels like to get stuck in the middle of a fight, screaming you're not worth it, you deserve it, go on, have another drink. Took the call from me, darling, no, get it back. Get it back, I'll get it back. You took the call from me, but I look better in black. If I knew what I know now, maybe I would take it back. Forget that. I look better in black. Do you know what it feels like to be told that you were never right? If I had a lighter skin, maybe I would win. Do you know what it feels like? 'Cause I know what it feels like. If I had a lighter skin, maybe I would win. Does it make you wanna think you took the call from me? Darling, I'll get it back. Get it back, I'll get it back. You took the call from me, but I look better in black. If I know what I know now, maybe I would take it back. Forget that. I look better in black.
Give it up for THELMA PLUM. What a voice. My gosh. Stunning. So beautiful. Now, next up, it's a song that many in this room are embodying today, performing Day Drunk. This is Morgan Evans.
Champagne for New Year's, we got one bottle left. Let's pop it open, baby, what you say? Stay in that t-shirt, you don't need to get dressed, 'cause we got plans to make no plans today. Oh, I'm thinking happy hour, on the hour, in the kitchen, in the shower, dancing tipsy, singing with me, baby. Let's get a little day drunk, party without shades on, play a bunch of old songs, sing along, get the words wrong. When you're day drunk, get down while the sun's up, make a little good look like it's date night in the daylight, and it feels right when you're day drunk, yeah, when you're day drunk, I'm thinking happy hour, on the hour, in the kitchen, in the shower, dancing tipsy, singing with me, baby, put 'em up, and get a little day drunk, party without shades on, play a bunch of old songs, sing along, get the words wrong. When you're day drunk, get down while the sun's up, make a little good love like it's date night in the daylight, and it feels right when you're day drunk, yeah, when you're day drunk, It's all I wanna do is get a little day drunk with you, yeah, I do. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe. I just can't believe I'm here with you, Carly Rae. Oh my God, this is such a big moment for me. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible.
Next up to
Oh
present
my gosh.
Best Pop,
I mean, you are
it's
such a
Joel
superstar.
Creasy.
Do I bow? Do I bow? Do I bow? Oh, I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go, Carly Rae. Oh my God. Oh. Wow. Well, this is just like a foam party in here. Ladies and gentlemen, as much as I would love to believe that that applause was for me, I am about to bring on an international superstar. So can we please set the screens, set the fans, and set the confetti machine, and welcome to the stage, Carly Rae Jepsen! It's Carly Rae, you guys. Carly, I heard you killed your gig last night. How are you enjoying Australia?
Oh, I just love that I'm finally back here, and it was so much fun last night. Hello, everyone.
Give it up for Carly Rae Jepsen. Now, Carly, because we're presenting together, does that mean we're now best friends?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh
For
my
life.
God.
Besties.
This is such a gay-gasm for me. Okay, so, right, we'll start with maybe like a Sydney Harbour cruise.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll go have a coffee in Melbourne, and then I'll introduce you to some quackers in Perth.
Not sure what those are, but that all sounds great.
A quacker is like a really small Richard Wilkins, hairier, very similar though.
Okay, but
Sorry,
first
Carly,
we have to present these awards, and the nominees are
Dean Lewis for A Place We Knew.
Tones and I for Dance Monkey.
Amy Shark for Mess Her Up.
THELMA PLUM for Better in Black.
Guy Sebastian for Choir.
And the ARIA goes to
That's 2 out of 2 for Tones tonight. Dance Monkey has obliterated the ARIA charts this year, becoming the longest-running #1 single in its chart history, with 17 weeks at the top spot.
I only wrote one speech. Thank you so much to my management team, Dave and Regan from Lemon Tree Music, Emma, Jackson from Artists Only, Dennis Hanlon from Sony Music, Marietta and Paul, also from Sony Music, Harry Moore from Lonely Lands, but also to the other nominees as well. You guys are incredible, and yeah, thanks for having me here. See you later.
Still to come on the ARIAs, Dua Lipa, U2, Khalid, plus who will win the award for Song of the Year presented by YouTube Music. And next, Sophie Monk presents Best Country and the Hilltop Hoods perform live.
Well, the incredible Tones and I is absolutely cleaning up here at the 2019 ARIA Awards. We are coming to you from the Star in Sydney and the lady of the moment. Tones, my darling, a bit emotional. It's a big night for you, darling.
Yeah, I didn't think that would happen at all.
I knew it would happen, just quietly.
Well, that makes one of us.
I love that when you got up before, you didn't just blow your own trumpet or talk crap, but you took that opportunity to encourage people to be kind. Was that always something that you wanted to do with this platform?
I think it's the only thing you really can do, otherwise you just feel like a piece of shit.
That's not what we want, is it?
No.
And how nervous were you for that incredible performance that you did?
I was so nervous, but I'm happy that I did it and didn't run off stage and pee my pants.
If you had peed your pants, I would have peed my pants as well, so that I could have been like, it's cool to pee your pants.
Oh my God, I love that Happy Gilmore reference in an interview.
My girl. Can we invite two darlings into this little chat? Because the Queen of Pop, Carly Rae Jepsen, is right there. CRJ, come on in here. Joel Creasy, please join us. Now, there's congratulations.
A couple of musos hanging out, just all us musicians. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Carly Rae, my personal queen of pop, one of the biggest songs in Australia of the 2010s, and Tones and I, the current Australian queen of pop. I feel like this is meant to be.
I mean, it's quite a moment, but this is your day. You so well deserved. I'm such a huge fan. It was kind of cool to meet you for the first time on stage, actually.
Yeah, it was actually, you got me in my most nervous moment ever.
Oh,
Well, there's a long road ahead for Tones. You've been doing this for a while. What's the one bit of advice you would give her, knowing that shiz is getting crazy?
Oh, I don't think she needs any advice. I think you're doing just fine. I'm really excited to continue to see what happens. Yeah.
Collaboration. Now, Joel, what are you going to do in this collaboration that we've just set up?
Well, we have two queens of pop, and I'm just a queen, and I'm happy to be here.
Wonderful. The more ARIAs, the better. And Carly, this is one of those weird things where you are in a different country, you go to an award show, you don't really know what's going on, but have you been able to enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I would say it's been pretty amazing. Like I said, I'm a huge fan, so it's kind of like starstruck to meet this one. Met a new friend here, too, to get to joke around with all day. So looking forward to the after party. That's really sweet.
That's really sweet. Thank you so much.
That's what we're doing here backstage at the ARIAs. We are bringing people together. We're making friends with everybody. We're living our best lives. Are you guys going to be hitting after parties, or are you going to be straight into bed with your fluffy slippers on, living your best?
As if I'm going to bed. Of course I'm going to an after party. Ash, we've met before.
I have met you, Joel. What about you girls? You look like you need to sleep for about 3 years.
I'm going to spend like 20 minutes fanning my face, and then maybe I'll decide after that.
Fan away, man, because it's hot up there. What about you, Carly Rae? Are you going to be hitting the clubs?
A real big part of that lies on if you're coming.
Oh, yeah. I want you to pay for it, because we see you're working tonight, so figure there's a bit of dashola coming in.
Nah, Tones is killing it, so I reckon, Tones, you're buying the beers. I put you on the spot, so you kind of have to agree, baby G.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was filmed and there was a film crew watching. So when I order 3 bottles of vintage Verve, oh, you know what? Vintage Moet, maybe a bit of Paul Roger, you put that credit card out, okay?
Okay.
Can I get you guys, before we go, to sign my beautiful wall? Okay, Tones, you go first.
Oh, it's the wall, okay.
What was that, Joe?
I thought it was maybe a tax return or something. I was like, not again, Ash.
I pay my taxes, I promise. Okay, Tones has got Carly, Ray. Tones, you go, be free, give me a hug. I almost got left standing there. Love you, darling. Carly Ray, give us a signature. I'm going to scan it, sell it on eBay later. You know, last time we did this, you had Louboutin shoes on. Have you gone?
I did. I'm not wearing them tonight because they're a bit dangerous. Thanks,
okay. Carly, we love you. I almost just paper cutted your face. No worries. Joe Creasy, damn. Okay, love you, darling. Bye-bye. And stick around. There is still so much goodness coming up. The likes of Khalid and Dua Lipa and hashtag ARIAs on Twitter. Get involved.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the ARIAs. I'm currently backstage and, oh my God, well basically, you know, the song's called Dance Monkey, so I thought, let's have an actual monkey. Well, long story short, the monkey's got out and it's really pissed and it's taken one of the Veronicas hostage. Bob Irwin, I know you're out there, so can you please immediately come backstage? Please bring some bananas, maybe a tranquilizer gun or something. I'd really appreciate it. While that's happening, please welcome to the stage Director of Urban Music at YouTube, Chuma Bassa.
I've been blessed to make a living within the hip-hop culture for more than 20 years. In those years, I've witnessed many new artists break from the pack, many movements emerge. This is my first trip to Australia, and already I've seen and been inspired by many, many groundbreaking artists and who are building new movements, inspiring their areas, and repping for the culture. So tonight I have the great honor of being here to celebrate not only Aussie music in general, but the diverse sounds of Aussie hip-hop. Bring to you Illy, my girl Eka, my new besties, the Hilltop Hoods.
Aussie hip-hop has never been as popular and culturally and stylistically diverse as it is in 2019. The genre is flourishing thanks to the artists pushing the boundaries of what was previously thought possible within this country. Those nominated in this year's Best Hip Hop category have all played a part in solidifying the genre as a mainstay in modern Australia. Baker Boy, Illy, Sumper the Great, and TK Mainzer are just a handful of the names dominating the charts and stages here and around the world. But it's the Hilltop Hoods who this year celebrate 25 years together and continue to prove their popularity with Australian audiences. From their beginnings in Adelaide, South Australia, to sold-out world tours and a record-breaking 6 ARIA #1 albums, the Hoods continue to pave the way for artists in the Aussie hip-hop genre. Here tonight to perform their smash hit Exit Sign featuring Illy and Eka Vandal, this is the Hilltop Hoods.
No more wasted energy, spending a taste for every hour away. I need an escape to send to me, and I don't mean to make it rush for the door. The times that come, I see I'm currently poor. I'll be leaving it soon. I don't mean to be rude, but this scene ain't for me. Like your mom seeing you new. The places I'd rather be a one to say. Somebody please so hard around me. And I ain't waiting around for only days to amount. But listen, average at the baggage out its way we can. You can take my pot of money and leverage out. You taking my time, something I'll never get back. But I'm a jet pilot, I got another request, won't let you be another. I'm an exit, casually to myself. Shit, I'm the next casually to myself. Everybody say hi. Look who's finally arrived. I'm looking for a good time. I'm just looking for the exit sign. I'm trying to get by. Been here once too many times. I'm standing, should have walked through life. I'm just looking for the exit sign.
And I'm like, fresh like you born again. Jesus wept. I don't mean to be demanded if it cause advance. We make moves, not amends. Feels like you'll never leave. And the chorus went. I don't care who goes against. Not you, not him, not two, not 10. Call me your bluff, don't call me your friend. In it for your 15 minutes, it's 10:15. any day, yeah, out of the calendar day sound. Man, I ain't even waiting to bounce. You weren't even here to door, hit me on the way out. You ever notice that's how this goes? It's funny how the ones who can flex just don't. Well, I mean, maybe a little, but you know they put on a show. We out of show. Everybody say,
Look who's finally arrived. I'm looking for a good time. I'm just looking for the exercise. I'm just trying to get right. Been here once to make me die. I'm standing in a walking line. I'm just looking for the exercise.
I'm like, no, I ain't even trying to check in my code. Only trying to check in with my foe. My friends hell know that I won't stick around for the blah blah blah. Conversation here is shallow, it's invisible. It's full of people who say let it relate. Something it's not literal. Are you simple? Are you kidding with me? You hit the floor, man, I'm sure you won. Hit the door, hit the horn, and watch the moment talk. Man, it's reading me. When you get a bet, you get. Appearances you were kicked off the bachelorette. But I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about the party. Anyone who know me know the only thing I give a fuck about is 41 is I lose my heartbeat. I know this song amounts to nothing. I got a million ways for wasting excess time. But I got moves to make. And I ain't that self-destructive. I need to pay it up towards the exercise. Everybody say,
Look who's finally arrived. I'm looking for a good time. I'm just looking for the exercise. I'm just trying to get right. Been here once to make me die. I'm standing in a walking line. I'm just looking for the exercise. Everybody say, look who's finally arrived. I'm looking for a good time. I'm just looking for the exercise. I'm just trying to get right. Been here once to make me die. I'm standing in a walking line. I'm just looking for the
exercise.
Next, to present Best Country Album, here's Sophie Monk.
Thank you. Everyone having a good night? I've got to say, this is one of the best arias I've ever been to. And being 360,000 years old at this point, I've been to a few. And after having 3 semi-successful albums, I'd say, over the years, that were heavily auto-tuned, it makes complete sense for me to present Best Country. The only country thing about me, I'd say, is the fact I know the Nutbush. You know it? Sing it with me. Nutbush City, yeah. Is that country? Nutbush City. Okay, no one's joining in. I got ya. Okay, and the nominees are...
Charlie Collins for Snowpine.
Felicity Urquhart for Frozen Rabbit.
Lee Kernaghan for Backroad Nation.
Morgan Evans, The Things We Drink To.
Sarah Storer for Rain Dance.
And the aria goes to... Morgan Evans.
Billboard and Rolling Stone called him one to watch, and he's proving them right. Morgan Evans is a singer-songwriter from Newcastle, New South Wales, now taking the world by storm, recently headlining a world tour. This is Morgan's first ever ARIA Award win.
Thank you so much. There are so many people to thank for this. My parents are here tonight. Thank you. My beautiful wife, who's back home in Nashville right now, she was the inspiration for so much of this record. It's my manager, Nick, who's down here. He's been to Australia way more times this year than he probably thought he ever would in his life. To everyone I get to work with when I come back to Australia, my family at Warner Music Australia, thank you so much for everything you do, for believing in this music and me. To Chug Entertainment, WME, Jeremy and Kerry at Potts Entertainment, and certainly a fellow we all miss, a guy named Rob Potts, who I'm sure is looking down right now and pretty chuffed about this. Thank you for playing my records, or playlisting my records, or letting it into your life. It really means a lot, and I'm proud to represent country music in Australia with this one tonight. Thank you.
Next on the Arias, an appearance by Chris Hemsworth. We cross live to U2 as they present Best Group, plus UK megastar Dua Lipa performs live.
2019 has been an epic year for Australian hip-hop, and Hennessy would like to congratulate all the artists who have played a part in its success. Hennessy, proudly supporting the Arias and Aussie hip-hop.
We are at the Star in Sydney backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards, and with me is the Director of Urban Music for YouTube International, Tumabasa. Hello.
Oh, hello.
That's a pretty badass job title, man.
It's a badass. It was a fun job. And it's not about the title. I've never cared about the title. It's more about the world and the hopes and the culture. Yeah.
First time to Australia. Thoughts so far?
I love it. I love the diversity. You know, I've seen like all the indigenous artists, children of recent immigrants, the Aussie, like the multi-generation Aussie. Yeah.
What about Aussie music? Are you across any Aussie urban acts?
Yes. No, I've actually already met with a whole bunch. Baker Boy, TK Maidza, 1-4, Young and Libs.
You know what's up?
Wait, more. I got more. Yeah. Oh, so wait, no. Who all came? We had an event. Kwame, Genesis. Oh, yeah. So
I hope you guys are listening because
Manu Crooks came through.
Manu Crooks. This man knows what he's talking about.
Be wise.
No wonder you have this job. Tuma, can I get you to be a darling and sign our wall?
Of course.
Okay, you sign that with my Sharpie while I introduce. Oh, no, he's hugging his label rep. Grace, let him go. I want Morgan. Morgan, come in. We're going to congratulations. Cheers. Come on in. Cheers. Best country artist.
Thank you. Is this because this is what you like to drink when you get day drunk?
Get a little day drunk with Morgan Evans. Sophie Monk here's there's a rosé.
Congratulations. And I'm a massive fan of country. Casey Chambers and you are my favourite.
Thank you very much.
She said that to every single artist we've had backstage so far.
Well, I appreciate being one of those artists backstage.
She is so full of shit.
You just want him to do a Poison country remix.
Will you?
A Poisoned country remix?
Don't you make me mad. Don't.
Right. Yeah, we could do that.
No, just any song.
All right. Any song.
Yeah.
Congratulations on all your success. Yeah, you are doing Australia so proud all over the world. Do you sleep, mate?
I haven't slept much this year, honestly, but moments like this make it worthwhile.
And do you see your wife very often, Kelsey? Have you already texted her to be like, I want, baby girl?
I haven't. I'll literally walk straight off, but I will. Right now, that's where I'll go, yeah.
And I'm obsessed with your new song.
Thank you. As I walked past before, you were singing it, and it was maybe my favourite rendition so far.
Yeah, your label paid me $1,000 to do that.
Is that all?
Everyone loves your music. Cheers.
Who knew Sophie Monk was such a huge fan of Morgan Evans? Now, are you done for the night now? Can you sit back and rancho relaxo?
I think so. Day Drunk is still up for Song of the Year, but I think that's such a distant chance that I think I can probably...
Morgan, can I be honest? You've got radio in the morning. You've got a lot of press in the morning.
She would know.
Yeah.
Winning does that. No, I don't know about winning. I just know about press.
Well we'll get there when we get
I'll bail out.
Yeah. Thanks, Sophie. Cheers.
So what is next for you, my darling? After the Aries, where are you off to?
We have morning television in the morning and then off home to Nashville. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, which is a big deal to my wife's family. So.
Are you cooking the turkey?
Well, I'll get back just in time for dinner, which is actually strategically pretty I'll just get there just in time.
You don't have to do any of the preparing of the food, Morgan.
So thank you, Arias, and it's going to be great.
We absolutely adore you. Congratulations on all your success. There was a huge cheer in that auditorium when you got up there. It must feel so great that Australia is so proud of you and embracing you so much.
It's the best feeling in the world. Thank you so much.
We love you. Go enjoy yourself.
Thanks,
Bye-bye. All right, that was Morgan Evans. He's going to sign the wall while I tell you to stick around.
Welcome back to the ARIAs. It's been a massive night so far, and it's about to get even bigger. Here to sing her latest single, Don't Start Now, is two-time Grammy winner. I don't think she's won any Grannies. Dua Lipa!
And now, please welcome to the stage, Richard Wilkins.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Our next presenters are most welcome visitors to our shores. They first toured this country in 1984, and now 35 years later, they're back again with their incredible Joshua Tree tour. To present the award for Best Group, it is my pleasure to fire up the satellite and cross to Perth. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome U2. Bono, The Edge, Larry Adam, thank you so much for joining us here at the ARIAs. We have loved these shows you've put on. Joshua Tree show's incredible. We love the way you've connected with the country, met the Fireys, the tributes to Midnight Oil, and Michael Hutchence. It's been a great tour for us. How's it been for you?
We've had an amazing time. We're still having it. It's very, very, very hot. We're Irish people. We're a little pink-skinned, you understand. But we feel totally spoiled, and yeah, just thanks for spoiling us once again. Thank you.
Yeah, we've had a great time. As you say, met some old friends and made some new friends. This might not be a bad moment for me to apologise to Andrew from Melbourne. It was a bit of a late night there with some new friends and Confidence Man. Noel Gallagher was involved. Unfortunately, we woke Andrew up. 2 a.m, music was a bit loud. He came over in his pyjamas, poor man. So, but he was very cool. He didn't call the cops. So I just want to say thank you, Andrew.
Yes. Thank you, Edge. And leads me to the reason that we're here tonight, which is to present the award for the best group. And the nominees are...
5 Seconds of Summer for Easier.
Birds of Tokyo for Good Lord.
Hilltop Hoods for The Great Expanse.
Rufus Du Sol for Solace.
The Teskey Brothers for Run Home Slow.
And the ARIA for Best Group goes to the Teskey Brothers.
The Teskey Brothers are schoolmates from Melbourne. Brothers Josh and Sam Teskey and Brendan Love and Liam Goff. They've been likened to some of the soul greats, including Otis Redding and Sam Cooke. This is their first ARIAs and their second win from 7 nominations.
Thank you so much. When I was younger, watching the ARIAs, I always wondered whether the people that won knew before they won. And I can 100% confirm that they don't. So that only leads me to conclude that all the nominees must write a speech in preparation for winning, which we didn't do. But I'll just want to thank everyone and just list through some quick names in our camp who's sitting over there. Everyone at Ivy League and Mushroom, Michael, Mariska, Maddie, our management team, Jeremy Furs and Al Parkinson. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you've put in, for everything that you've done for us. And I think the guys would just like to thank a few friends and family.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's really, really an honour to be... We're a group that's been together, slugging it for, our whole adult lives, basically. So to have an honour like that to be here is a really, really special thing for us. And we wanted to... A big thanks to, my beautiful partner, Hannah, for always being a massive, massive support and letting us tour around the world and being really involved in that. And our parents, Jenny and Rob Teskey, thank you so much for your constant support. We love you. And thank you guys so much. And, Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to love those Teskey Brothers. Come on, give a big round of applause for them. And please thank our special guest performers playing their final gig of the Joshua Tree Tour tonight in Perth. I think it's 35 degrees there at the moment. Thank you so much, guys. You honour us with your presence. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too, ladies and gentlemen. We're
Still
back
to
with a whole
come
lot
on the
more.
ARIAs. Performances by Khalid, the Teskey Brothers and Guy Sebastian. But next, after years apart, dynamic duo Matt and Alex reunite to present the ARIA for Best Video, presented by YouTube Music.
Come to the ARIAs, you filthy rat dog. You had me at filthy.
That's next on the ARIAs.
To see more of the best red carpet looks from tonight's ARIA Awards, head to 9.com.au. Thanks to Swarovski.
We are here at the Star in Sydney, backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards, and the Teskey Brothers have just picked up Best Group. Come on over, fellas. Oh my God, you did it!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You had so many, I think it was approximately 32 nominations tonight. You've got a bit of parsley in your teeth, and you guys didn't tell him.
Yeah, well, he already won an ARIA for Best Engineer, so we wanted to get him back.
So, you know, yeah. We've got to take him down a peg, you know?
You seem like very, very nice fellas. Now that you've won the ARIA and you've kind of had a good year this year, are you going to return next year in like Range Rovers, blacked out sunglasses and ignore everybody?
I hope so.
Sorry, who's this? We got a new number.
Very good. Already practicing. So you did a great job. You're up there. Do you still get nervous in these things, or are you like, nah, who cares? We're all together. We're living our best lives.
Well, playing is easy. Having to sing is easy. Doing what we do, music, is really easy. But to jump up and accept an award like that is terrifying. So, you know.
Now, we know that Chris Hemsworth is a bit of a fan of the Teskey Brothers.
We are a fan of Chris. We love him. We love him. Thank you, Chris. Yeah.
This is a great opportunity for you to drop a name because I'm bringing it up. Like, you didn't bring it up. I'm bringing it up. Have you had a chance to kick back in Byron and just, you know, sink a couple schooners, play some guitar, talk about the times?
We've had some good times with Chris over the years. You know, they've always been really lovely coming down to our shows up around there in Byron Bay, and we got the chance to go and check out the Avengers premiere a little while back, and yeah, I mean, I've got some footage somewhere of Chris singing all the words to Crying Shame somewhere. You know what I mean? Oh, that's not getting out, but you know.
You can make a lot of money if you wanted to release that. I know some people at TMZ. If you send it to me, do you want to like split the profits or something?
He's a great singer, so Chris, man, if you want to come and do a gig sometime, we're gonna roll it, man. You know, he knows all the words, so I know it. You know?
I tell you what, though, you got to keep his neighbour away. He's got this really annoying neighbour called Matt Damon. Oh, you got to do not get him on the mic.
Please don't tell me you've also got to hang out with Matt Damon.
I think these guys did. You did, didn't you?
I did a video for Brendan with Matt Damon, and I got him to do some stuff from, you know, Good Will Hunting. I couldn't help myself, you know.
Was he cool about it, or was he like, this idiot?
No, it was great. He was into it. We were just going, because Brendan had left the gig early, so we just sort of, you know, we did some videos with Matt and just said, hey, Brendan, where are you, man, you know?
So while we're talking about any other famous fans we need to know about, Obama, I don't know, Madonna.
We met Jeff Goldblum in the States. That was pretty fun.
How do you meet Jeff Goldblum?
We were backstage at a festival, and apparently our New York manager was like, you know, Jeff Goldblum wants to meet you. So we're like, oh, cool.
He turned up, didn't he? And we sung 3 Cool Cats with him. It was great. 3 Cool Cats. We're doing that. We're for like 5 minutes with Jeff Goldblum.
While our Labour manager and in the States was Daniel Glass, and he's always taking photos. He's our like American dad, you know, so he kind of takes photos of like getting us all there, you know. It was really good fun, yeah.
And you are like the touring champions. Like you are like not staying still for 5 seconds.
We've done a lot.
Sorry, you go.
No, all good. No.
This is going around the world, so spruik all the gigs.
Yeah, man. Well, we are on tour at the moment. Yeah, so we are flying to Perth tomorrow morning. You know, it's where our shows there in Fremantle and down in Margaret River. Then we're doing a big tour around Europe in late January, so, you know, check that one out. And then we'll be back in America towards the end of the year, you know, so lots of good stuff.
Well, you heard it here first. If you live in any of those places, get around and see Australia's finest ARIA Award winners for Best Group, the Teskey Brothers. Woo woo! Now, boys, I'm going to get a Sharpie, and you guys are going to sign that behind me. Go for it. Rob Irwin's done it, Sophie Monk, Tones and I, Kylie Rae Jepsen. You get in there, and I will say, stick around. There's still so much goodness coming up. Do a Lipa, Khalid. It's all happening here as we bring you all the goodness backstage from the 2019 ARIA Awards. Stick around.
Welcome back to the 2019 ARIAs, live from the Star in Sydney. During the break, the ARIA for Best Hard Rock Heavy Metal Album went to North Lane.
This win is particularly special to us as we self-produced Alien and put everything we had into it.
And Best International went to Taylor Swift.
Thank you so much to all the Australian fans. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you guys again in Australia. I will not bring the cats. I know that I can't do that. I love you guys.
But now, here to present the ARIA for Best Video presented by YouTube Music, please welcome Matt and Alex.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's me again, Tones and I.
And it's me, the Dance Monkey.
Go on. Go on. Mate, we didn't dress up like this for you to not do it. There you go. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to present the Best Video Award presented by YouTube Music. Shout out to everyone watching the live feed at home.
Video clips can bring a song to life. Video clips can bring a song to life. And some of the very best of them can stay in our minds for a very long time. Mate, this is ridiculous. How come I have to be the one in the monkey costume?
Oh, you know why.
And the nominees are...
THELMA PLUM for Better in Black.
Guy Sebastian for Choir.
Baker Boy for Cool as Hell.
Tones and I for Dance Monkey.
G-Flip for Drink Too Much.
Hilltop Hoods for Exit Sign featuring Illy and Eka Vandal.
Some for the Great for Final Four.
Briggs for Life is Incredible featuring Greg Holden.
Jessica MAUBOY for Little Things.
Pinyao for Solid Gold.
And the ARIA for Best Video presented by YouTube Music goes to...
Guy Sebastian!
This is Guy's 5th ARIA Award win of all time. The video for Choir was filmed in locations across Sydney, including Newtown St Stephen's Anglican Church and Wollongong Seacliff Bridge.
Okay. That's insane. All right. I have to thank my team at Sony Music, and of course, I mean team. I've never been so close to you guys, and I love it. Led by, of course, Dennis Hanlon. You are just incredible to me, and you always have been. You've always been in my corner. I love you, mate. And Pat as well, my A&R guy, who of course has strung all of this stuff together for this song. You know, the passion that James Chappell, who directed this video, has put in as well. Just so much attention to detail. And if James, if you're here, if you don't mind coming up, because it's your award, bro. Like, you absolutely smashed it. That's been my biggest radio song of my career, and it's probably been the most emotional, impacting song of my life. This is James.
Was that a run from downstairs?
Oh, dude. I'll just quickly get through this. My family at 9 and The Voice. My special crew, of course, Jules. You are just my best mate and my everything. My little boys, Hudson. There's some wind-up music. Little Archie. I wrote this song for Luke Liang, and I miss you so much. You impacted so many people in this room, and I've never received so much love and support from people who have lost people and who are going through mental health battles. So thank you, Luke. Your legacy lives on. I love you so much, bro.
Well done. Yes. Congrats. That's amazing. We'll see you later.
I'm Josh Teskey. This is Liam Goff. This is Sam Teskey. This is Brendan Love. And we are the Teskey Brothers.
Two brothers and their two mates. The Teskey Brothers began as a group of country kids pursuing their love of music.
We grew up in a little town called Warrandyte, about half an hour away from the city. We all lived very close to each other since we were kids, so pretty much on the same street, and we've been playing music together for around about 12 years now.
Over the years, we started out playing small things, didn't really say no to gigs for about 10 years, playing at local swimming pools, weddings,
everything we can get.
Bar mitzvahs, and touring Europe and the States.
Now the ARIAs.
Inspired by the soul icons and sounds of the 70s, the Teskey Brothers have honed an incredible sound that has been likened to legends.
To be compared to, incredible artists like Otis Redding and the old Stax artists is incredible for us. And I mean, it's a real honour to be even put into a category like that.
2019 will go down as the year the world took notice of the boys from Warrandyte with a chart-topping album, sold out world tour, and their ARIA Awards debut.
It's been an amazing thing to have 7 nominations for the ARIAs with the likes of some really incredible musicians and artists that we've worked with over the years.
Like Paul Kelly and these amazing Australian artists that were like, wow, like to be on the same nomination as people
icons.
like that. Yeah, I know.
Growing up.
Yeah, absolutely. The sky seems like the limit at the moment, and this seems like a really, really big moment to kind of to be a part of this.
My mum finally believes I'm a musician now.
Yeah, yeah.
And with the support of their Hollywood mate, the sky is surely the limit.
Hello everybody. I first came across the Teskey Brothers a few years ago through a very good friend of mine, and got to say from the very first listen I was absolutely hooked on their unique sound and those incredible vocals. I'm proud to say I'm now the Teskey Brothers' biggest fan in the entire world officially, and I'm thrilled that they've been recognised for an incredible 7 ARIA nominations. It's absolutely fantastic. I genuinely believe that Aussie music is the best in the world, and this band brings the absolute truth to that statement. Josh, Sam, Brendan and Liam, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce you to the ARIA stage tonight. Australia, please welcome the Teskey Brothers.
This is the ARIA Rewind. 50 years ago, an Aussie rock classic was born when Russell Morris released The Real Thing. 40 years ago, sporting anthems dominated pole position.
Come on, Ozzy, come on, come on. Come on, Ozzy, come on.
And in 1979, the Bee Gees spent 5 weeks at #1 with their album Spirits Having Flown. This year, we celebrate 30 years since these iconic albums hit the top spot on the ARIA charts, including Ian Moss's Matchbook. In 1989, The Church scored the ARIA for Song of the Year.
The winner is Under the Milky Way, The Church.
And Crowded House picked up Best Album.
You'd better be home.
Temple of Low Man, Crowded House.
2 decades ago, these chart toppers were released, including Savage Garden's Affirmation. It's a happy 20th birthday to these unforgettable smash hits. And at the 1999 ARIAs, Powderfinger cleaned up for Best Album and Best Song.
The album of the year is Powderfinger.
Record of the year goes to The Day You Come, Powderfinger.
10 years ago, 6 Australian albums topped the charts, including Hilltop Hood's State of the Art.
Don't chase that feeling like and I'ma chase that feeling. Take that pain and replace that feeling.
2009 saw Empire of the Sun sweep the ARIAs, winning Album and Song of the Year.
Empire of the Sun!
Empire of the Sun for Walking on a Dream.
And Guy Sebastian hit #1 with Like It Like That. Who will be added to the ARIA history list tonight? The awards for Best Album and Song of the Year still to come. But next, appearances by Emma Wiggle and Peking Duck. Plus, Human Nature are inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame.
We are still backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards. Boys, what are you doing? Matt and Alex, I mean, can you just look normal for once in your whole bloody life at the ARIAs? Can you just look normal?
We did that once. No, barely any likes on Instagram.
We're doing it all for the gram, boys.
Well, no, the organisers came to us and they go, look, we want to give the red carpet a bit of pop. We really need a base level, a palate cleanser to make everyone else look really good. Nice. Can you go and embarrass yourselves again? And we're like, sure, we're happy to do that for the other people in the Australian
You were such a good person, Alex Dyson. You're like Jesus almost.
A good monkey.
He is the Harambe of red carpet attendees.
I give my fashion life so that others can prosper.
We are so excited that you've chosen to reunite for the ARIAs. I mean, how much money were you paid to actually do? Oh, guys, I love you, but give a round of applause for the man that just won Best Video presented by YouTube Music. Get out of here, Matt and Alex. No one cares. Guy Sebastian, ARIA winner. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've broken out in right at the end, just sprung a leak in the emotions department, but I'm good.
This is a beautiful and a very special video because this isn't just about you hitting the club. This is about a beautiful message, someone you lost, that people all over Australia and all over the world. It's resounded with so many people. It's got to make it feel even better.
Absolutely. You know, I've written a lot of songs in my life and you sort of, you get feedback about certain songs. I've never received as many messages as I have about this song. Like just people who've either lost someone that, they love to mental health or who are going through it themselves. And, it's pretty close to Jules and I's heart anyway, just because we've sort of had it in our own family. So, yeah, it's good. I definitely didn't think I'd be
Genuinely surprised that you won that ARIA.
Well, it just hasn't been on my mind. And then my manager was like you're nominated, you have to write a speech, you've got to thank the right people and blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, I sort of had a list of names in my back pocket. And I didn't thank my best mate, Gazza, and Timbo. Timbo is these.
If you don't thank Gazza and Timbo, I mean, why would you even get on the stage, Guy?
Yeah, but yeah, look, I've just got such great mates and family, and you know, my brothers and my mum and dad, of course, and so yeah, it's crazy. So many people who mean so much to me. So
What a lucky man to have that many people who mean so much to you. That is a blessing in itself. Let's talk about
Did I forget my mum and dad? I forgot my mum and dad.
Now, Doug, go for it.
I'm so sorry, Mum and Dad. You brought me in the world and you've been the best. So I love you and thank you. Yeah.
They're coming in now through my IFB. They said, we love you, you're doing great, and make sure you get an early night.
Thank you, Mum. Thank you.
I can't do that because it will be racist, but you did it very well. Just quickly, we've got a minute left. Tell me about making this video, because you listed a lot of names. You brought your director up. What was this video like to shoot? I mean, it must have been intense. You got an ARIA for it.
Yeah, look, we shot it over a couple of days as well, and we had tons of choreo. I had to learn choreography, and I just learned some more in my new...
Did you do the worm?
I didn't, no, but I did a...
I don't know how you got an ARIA if there's no worm.
Hand stuff. It's like there's a lot of like weird stuff that I'm not a mad, like I'll dance on stage, but choreo I'm really crap at, and so anyway, I had to learn to dance. We shot in a church in Marrickville, and it was sick. It was like I think it's the oldest church or something in Australia. It's like this.
We'll go with that oldest church in the Southern Hemisphere. Yep, I got that's the oldest church in the Southern Hemisphere.
And so then we moved out to this big like abandoned car park, and it was sick. We did all the choreo out there, and
well, it was beautiful, and it worked because you got a bloody ARIA for it, and you're hosting. And just how you feeling? Really, 10 seconds. How you feeling about doing your performance?
I haven't thought about it as much.
Don't even think about it. You're going to be amazing. Guy Sebastian, we love you.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, darling.
Welcome back to the Star in Sydney, the home of the 2019 ARIAs. Here to present our next two awards, it's Agro and Peking Duck.
I'm dreaming, I wanna get wasted with you,
It's
hello,
good to see
Peking.
Agro. How is Agro still allowed on TV in 2019?
I'm still hanging in there, dude. I'm still hanging in there.
Well, all the best to you, mate.
Which one of you is Peking and which one is Duck?
Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm Adam, he's Ruben, whatever.
Who are you,
well,
Agro?
pleased to meet you. You know, I remember when you guys couldn't pull a crowd up at Sunshine Plaza, level 2, for $10 a head. And here you are, look at you now. Look at you now, you're nailing it.
Look at you now. You haven't even changed in like 25 years. What's going on there?
Well, I haven't changed. Puppets don't age. But the guy in the box, what a mess.
Hey, look, it's an honour to be here, and Agro, we're here tonight to present the ARIA Award for Best Rock Album.
All right, well, let's go. Let's check the nominees out for the Best Rock Album, shall we, boys?
Amel and the Sniffers for Amel and the Sniffers.
Holy Holy for My Own Pool of Life.
Jimmy Barnes for My Criminal Record.
Midnight Oil for Armistice Live at the Domain, Sydney.
Skeggs for My Own Mess.
And the ARIA for the Best Adult Rock Album goes to... boys, you better do it. My arms don't work.
Okay, the award goes to Amel and the Sniffers.
Congratulations to Amel and the Sniffers on their first ever ARIA Award. Formed in Mullumbimby in 2016, the four-piece punk rock band are now based in Melbourne, but regularly travel the world, hitting some of the world's biggest festival stages.
Thanks so much. I'm going to cry on telly.
Cheers, Gucci, for dressing our Kmart asses, and thanks for everyone who bought our album and everything. Thank you. Fuck you, Edgar. I love you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks to my mum.
Alrighty, Peking, Duck, where are you? Now we're going to present the ARIA for the best blues.
I hate to cut you off. I can't believe Agro's still up here. That's pretty fucked. But anyway, we're here also to present the best blues and roots album.
Yeah, I'll do the blues, you do the other one.
Mate, you can't be doing this shit, man. It's 2019. Get out of here.
Oh, listen, this is sort of spontaneous publicity I need to start selling show bags again. Ooh.
How did we even get teamed up with you for this, man? This is...
I don't know.
Look at those eyebrows go. Can anyone see his eyebrows moving? Look at that. That is messed up.
We should probably get on with it anyway. Here's the
Alrighty,
nominees.
yeah, let's go to the
Here's the nominees, all right? We'll move on, Agro. Just chill. We'll move on. Here's the nominees for Best Blues and Roots Album.
Dan Salted, Bravery Takes.
John Butler Trio for Home.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard for Fishing for Fishies.
Paul Kelly for Live at Sydney Opera House.
The Teskey Brothers for Run Home Slow.
And the ARIA for the best blues and roots album goes to boys.
The Teskey Brothers. Yeah!
Run Home Slow is the second album from the Teskey Brothers and their second ARIA win tonight. The album reached #2 on the ARIA charts this year and has garnered the band 7 ARIA nominations.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Wow, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's an absolute honour. We wanted to give a big shout out to the rest of our band playing up there tonight, all the session musos that hide behind the scenes. So Olaf Scott, Charlie Woods, Nathaniel, Ruben Lewis, Ruben Lewis, and all the amazing musicians we get to play with that are so much a part of all this stuff and so much of an influence on the music that we do. So thank you so much to them. Once again, thank you to the whole crew. Thank you to the Ivy League crew. Yeah. Everyone, thank you so much. Amazing.
Sorry, I just got to soak this in. We're standing next to Agro.
Yes.
Agro.
I love it. We love you. Thank you. We love you, Agro.
I love you too.
Where's Anne-Marie?
Congratulations to the Teskey Brothers. They're cleaning up. Well done, boys. I'm with one of the world's biggest groups here for their first ever ARIAs. They're from the US and they're called Why Don't We? How are you, boys?
Hey, how's it going?
Are you enjoying the ARIAs?
So much. This is amazing.
How do you think the ARIAs compares to, say, the Grammys?
It's different.
It's definitely different. I don't think there's Eskies in the aisles at the Grammys. And this is your second time in Australia just this year. Why is that?
I mean, first of all, beautiful people, beautiful country. Yeah. Except the spiders are really not as good. Yeah.
There's a few things that can kill you here. And you guys have been together for how long?
3 years. 3 years now. Yeah.
3 years. Well, you might be interested in our next artist. They're Australia's most iconic boy band. They're called Human Nature. Hey! And they've been together since 1989. That's before you guys were born. Me as well. Us young'uns. Oh, you look good. It's oil of you land. They will be performing right after the break and they'll be honoured with a very special tribute.
Coming up on the ARIAs, we celebrate the people that were there from the very beginning. Music teachers with the Telstra ARIA Music Teacher of the Year Award.
Music in schools
is crucial. Such a big part of my childhood.
They were the big reason we kind of got into music and kept music up.
I had a fantastic music teacher.
Mr. Turner, freshman high school, big legend.
Shout out to Mr. Anthony Young. Everyone that is at the ARIA Awards, none of us would be there without a music teacher.
But next, after 30 years together, Australia's first boy band, Human Nature, are inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame.
Well, we hope you're enjoying our broadcast from backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards here at the Star in Sydney. Now, of course, this is happening on YouTube. So we had to get some of our favourite Aussie YouTubers. And Blair, a.k.a. Moog from Mighty Car Mods, you and me are best friends now.
Well, Ash, you're looking amazing tonight, if you don't mind me saying so.
Darling, now, before I said 500,000 YouTube views, and you did have to tell me that was a bit wrong.
Well, it's been about 650 million views over the last 12 years. We are old school YouTubers.
So what is it that you do? I mean, Mighty Car Mods, is that pretty much it? You take an old car and you make it sick?
That's pretty much exactly what we do. So my best mate Marty and I, 12 years ago, started making a show on the weekend on his mum's driveway. We'd buy a really cheap old car and then fix it up and drive it around, and we've done that all over the world. We've filmed in Cuba, Singapore, Japan, New Zealand, all over.
I've seen videos of you landing at LAX, and there were like hundreds and thousands of fans there.
Well, I don't know about hundreds and thousands, but...
No, go with hundreds and thousands. There was.
A million fans at LA. So we actually just did a big fan meet in Sydney on the weekend, and next year we're going to be hitting the west and east coast of USA for a big tour.
That's what we like. Moo, can I get you to... Oh, we need our Sharpie for our old mate so you can sign the wall, because these guys, come on over.
All right, I'll get a Sharpie. Thank you very much. Thank you, Arias. Congratulations, Dale Braithwaite, and everyone else that's been nominated. And see you later. Thank you. Bye.
See you, darling. Come on in. Amel and the Bloody Sniffers. Let me get in the middle. Hello, best rock album. No big deal. I'm so shocked. Now, my dream is to get a free Gucci hookup. You guys are literally Gucci models. How the hell does an Aussie rock band sign to Rough Trade and get Gucci to sign them? How does that even happen?
We have no idea. That's a pretty good question, to be honest. We have no clue. Don't ask us.
Well, you're absolutely...
We're fucking beautiful.
That is the absolute... And we are matching, kind of, but I'm not wearing Gucci.
I looked in the mirror and I thought, damn it, I look like the Joker.
Everyone loves the Joker. The Joker is very, very famous. Now, okay, do you want a drink? Come on over. When you win, go for it. When you win Best Rock Album, you need a drink. So what shall we... I haven't got a drink, but what shall we toast to?
To Ross Orton.
I love Aggro, that little stupid muppet out there. He's so funny.
Well, let's toast to
I got
Aggro.
to meet him. Congratulations, Aggro. And the Wiggles and Tones and I and everyone.
I love it. Of all of the bands tonight, you've chosen Aggro and the Wiggles. That just like screams Amel and the Sniffers to me.
Yeah, pretty much. Aggro and the Wiggles.
Now, we're streaming to an international audience right now, and I know you guys are about to head on tour. Where can the people see you?
Where can they see us?
Do you even know where you're going?
I'm going to the UK tomorrow, but it's sold out, so just...
So sucked in if you didn't get tickets around. Be better next time. Is that pretty much what you wanted to say?
That's what I want to say.
Okay, I thought so. Now, can I get you guys to sign our amazing wall? You guys start, and you can tell me more.
I'll go around to Kylie Rae Jepsen.
Where's
the Veronicas?
The Veronicas are there somewhere. Do you love the Veronicas?
We all love the Veronicas.
Who doesn't? The Veronicas.
I want to see the Veronicas and Amel and the Sniffers team up. Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, if they want us, we're ready, but...
They're coming in through my ear now. They say they're definitely keen and they love you very much. Well, I'll let these guys sign the wall as we toast a bit of Jacobs Creek. There is so much goodness still to come. So stick around for Australian Music Night of Nights. Cheers, guys.
People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no baggage just to get on board. All you need is faith, all the D's are on. You don't need nothing, no, just thank the Lord. People get ready, people get ready, people get ready, come on people get ready, oh, people get ready.
on this perfect harmony. Brothers Michael and Andrew joined schoolmates Phil and Toby for a talent quest that would forever change their lives. From that first performance in Sydney's West as the 4 tracks to the bright lights of Las Vegas 3 decades later, it's been an incredible ride for Human Nature.
Bankstown Town Hall, Western Sydney in 1989, and the 4 tracks made their debut. Encouraged by the response and their shared love of music, the boys started building their repertoire while they continued their school years, from busking to talent quests.
What other sort of songs do you do, boys?
Well, we did do barbershop stuff, and then we've become modern and all that.
And the boys weren't the only ones at school finding fame on the small screen.
Well, at the school that we went to, you were meant to play football, and you certainly weren't meant to be part of a 4-boy band, and they could probably stick it to all those people that thought they were a bit daggy back then.
The club scene was flourishing, and the 4 tracks found themselves with regular bookings and a growing number of fans. One, in particular, changed the course of history with a phone call to Sony's Dennis Handlin.
I rang Dennis and I said, there's a group of people here you must see. And Dennis said, oh, righto. He saw them at 9 o'clock that morning.
They came into the boardroom and did 2 songs a cappella. One of those was People Get Ready. That blew me away, and I signed them on the spot.
You got it going, yeah.
Human Nature now took centre stage. Their first album went platinum, staying in the ARIA chart for over a year with 3 top 10 hits. As much as their perfect harmonies hit a chord, Human Nature had honed their live performance. And in the late 90s, toured the world as the opening act for Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson and Celine Dion.
Andrew, Michael, Phil and Toby, it's been more than 20 years since we toured together, and those were great times back then. Wow.
While touring, they were recording their second album, and in 1998, Counting Down debuted at #1 on the ARIA charts, and their biggest hit single was released to the world.
They're very talented, totally professional outfit. They're a great bunch of guys. I enjoyed singing with them very much. I love listening to them.
They were Australia's biggest pop group, and they appeared on every major TV show.
Making an impact both in Australia and overseas. Human Nature!
Human Nature.
Human Nature! Human Nature!
Are you Michael from Human Nature?
As we entered the new millennium, Human Nature left boy band behind, rolling the dice with their career and reimagining the sounds of Motown.
I'll always remember our meeting about the Motown concept 15 years ago. Little did we know you'd be in Vegas for 10 years and counting, doing those songs, and thanks to the brilliant support of Smokey Robinson as well. That was a career-defining moment.
When I first heard them sing, man, it blew me away. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that 4 young guys from Australia would capture the Motown sound so well and continue that tradition.
Smokey took them all the way to Las Vegas, where they took up a residency in 2009 and have played to sell-out crowds ever since. 3 very successful albums, an ARIA Award, sold-out national tours. 2019 sees more milestones for the boys. An Order of Australia for services to the performing arts, over 2,000 Las Vegas shows, and their 10th anniversary as Las Vegas headliners.
Their warmth, infectious manner, homegrown spirit and sense of humour has driven their success and kept them on top of their game. We are all so proud of you, me especially.
I love them, and what a wonderful representation they are of Australian music.
Las Vegas loves you. Australia is proud of you.
To me, they will always be the 4 tracks.
Andrew, Mike, Phil and Toby, I'm so incredibly proud of you. Your talent, loyalty and decency have always been the backbone of who you are. You are family. Congratulations on your induction into the ARIA Hall of Fame, boys.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Welcome, boys. Inducted well. Good on you.
I just think you are awesome. Well done. I love you.
Tell me, baby, where did we go wrong? How did we lose so strong. Tell me, baby, where did we go wrong? How did we lose a love so strong? Tossing aside to make things right. Taking the bodies tonight. There's no reason why part of us should die and say goodbye. He don't love you, no. If I was your man, I'd be here every day. If I was your man, wouldn't treat you that way. It's never home, he never come. How can you tell me he's yours? If I was him and you were mine, girl, you know it for sure. You were my love, give you it all. Why can't you see he's thinking? He don't love you now, but he don't want anyone else to have you. He don't wanna let go. So baby, tell me why you let him treat you so. And I would do anything to have you. Make him my love, what you wanna do? He don't love you, no. Trying out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? The summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. Oh, you never know what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every day, round the world, everywhere around the world, they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. We're dancing in the street. Dancing in the street. Dancing in the street. Never before have I seen you look so good. Can't find a cure, and nothing comforts you. Another tunnel doesn't shine. Another day, motionless. Every time you cry, save up for your tears. I will be your rainbow when it disappears. Wash away the pain till you start again. I will be the one who dries your eyes. Every time you cry, save up for your tears, and I will be your. I will be the one who dries your eyes every time you
Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate this year's inductees into the ARIA Hall of Fame, Human Nature.
Wow. Man, this is so overwhelming. I want to thank you so much. Just to be up here to be inducted in the Hall of Fame is unbelievable. And tonight for us is built on thank yous. And the first one really goes to the ARIA board. for this incredible honour. You know, it was actually, as Richard said, 30 years ago tonight that I asked these three guys in the schoolyard to sing with me, which for schoolboys in the late 80s was pretty radical, but they said yes. And so this is a dream that started as four guys singing on stage in Bankstown Town Hall. So to be here tonight with those amazing inductions and just to see across our career what we've been blessed to do together is just amazing. Awesome.
Well, you know, when we started together in high school, Andrew, Toby and Phil, they were 15, 16 years old, and I was a 12-year-old boy soprano. And nothing says popular at high school like boy soprano. So they were good times. But being in the group for that long is kind of hard to comprehend, really. It's literally everything we've done has been a part of shaping the person that I am. So one of the first inspirational memories for me was our mums sitting us down and making us read a book called The Power and the Passion. And it was all about how to make it in the record industry. And our mums, yes, I'm talking to you, knew we were serious about this career, and this was their guiding hand for us. And one particular performance you heard about changed the rest of our lives. Dennis Hanlon was in the room, and he signed us to a record deal on the spot. We have been with Dennis and the Sony family for now more than 25 years, which is just pretty amazing. And we love you, Dennis, so much. And thank you to everyone at Sony Australia for your belief in us. You are just a force of human nature that is strong within our lives to this very day. Thank you, mate.
Now, we are all witnessing history here tonight because for the first time ever, ARIA is inducting a boy band into the Hall of Fame. Yes! Now, I must admit, I've never thought of myself as being part of a boy band. You know, for the first 10 years, from 1996 to 2006, I don't know if I owned a shirt that had sleeves. I also dyed my hair peroxide blonde to sing the national anthem at the Sydney Olympics, and, yep, I'm still proudly wearing my eyebrow ring from 1997. But hey, I mean, this boy band thing has worked out pretty well. We've just celebrated 10 years on the Las Vegas Strip, and thank you. And I want to say, with our deepest thanks, to the man who welcomed us into a studio in LA, and that is the incredible Smokey Robinson. You know, that legend made one of our dreams come true. And he did instill in us some very sage advice. He said, boys, you'll always meet the same people on the way up as you do on the way down. So always stay as humble as you are. But our most overwhelming gratitude goes to our fans and anybody who has seen us live and loved our music. You know, you guys have made this continue for such a long time, and we truly, truly love you. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you out there are wondering how the hell we managed to stay together for 30 years. It's longer than most marriages these days. But a lot has happened over those last 30 years, and I have a little bit of a passion for statistics, so I'm going to list a few off here for you. In those 30 years, we have performed over 4,000 performances, with just a handful of cancellations, only one of them due to a hangover. I won't name any names. We've performed for more than 10 million people and only had objects thrown at us once. Thank you, Shell Harbour Workers Club. We've stayed in over 1,000 hotels and we're rock and roll enough to break one TV stand.
Come on.
Apologies to the Gold Coast Marriott. We've done about 2 million synchronised dance moves, but only dislocated one knee and had one bulging disc. Yeah, I said disc.
Oh.
And in those 30 years, yes, we have had many fights and arguments, but the main reason we have stayed so strong is because we all feel the same passion for this, and we're also quick to forgive. It always was, and it still is, 4 high school mates growing up and sharing this journey together, side by side.
You know, making music as a career is such a gift. You know, the power of music to bring joy to people's lives is incredible, and You know, we're so proud to be part of taking Australian music and the Australian way of interpreting music to the world. And in this country, we have so much talent, and I just hope that some young artists watching tonight might be inspired by our unlikely journey to this stage. You saw that, some hideous photos in that video package, and, you know, who would have thought they'd be up here? And just our testimony to staying true to yourself. I hope you see that, and you keep working at your craft, you learn every day, and you keep chasing your dreams. Thanks to the ARIAs, and here's to the next 30 years for us. You guys are wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, the awards for Album of the Year and Song of the Year, presented by YouTube Music. And next, Dylan Olcott presents the Breakthrough Artist and chart topper Khalid performs live, right here on the 2019 ARIA Awards.
This is what happens at the 2019 ARIAs. I text my friend Ashley, aka Halsey. I say, hey, Ashes are wearing purple. Is that cool? And you were like,
I said, yes, I hate purple, but I'll do it for you.
That's like true friendship, you know what I mean? Thank you, Halsey.
Anything for another Ash. What can I say?
Are you loving it? I mean, we're loving you, obviously. You're having a fun night.
Yeah, I am. I just had to take 2 showers because I was covered in paint before, so.
2 showers?
Yeah.
That was a lot of paint. I didn't think you were coming back. When I saw you leave, I was like, Halsey ain't coming back. She's covered in paint.
No, I took 2 showers in the locker room, and I'm ready to go. Gonna go back out, watch Khalid perform. I can't wait.
That is a pretty cool thing that someone like you can be touring the world and you come to Australia and then Khalid is also here and you're like, just hanging out in Sydney.
I'm like in the audience. I'm like, you want to do East Side? I'm here.
I mean, let's just do it.
Just run up and we just wing it, you know.
That's fantastic. Well, do you know there is a band in Australia who now live in Las Vegas called Human Nature. Yeah. And they are right there. And they have also got the purple memo. Should we invite them into the show? So. Human Nature, come on over and hang with Halsey and me. Come on in, fellas.
Sharp. We look like a band. This is amazing.
What are we going to call our band of Human Nature, Halsey and Ash London?
It's got to be something to do with pink and purple. Really, don't you think?
We're like, I'm really, you think I'd be a song? I'm a songwriter.
Purple-ish.
Yes, purple-ish, but going with it.
The Halsey of fame.
Halsey of fame. Not just a pretty face, not just an ARIA Hall of Fame winner, sharp as a tack over here.
Yeah, I like it, I like it.
Now, these guys have been making music for 30 years. Now, I don't want to make you boys feel old because you all look 15, but you haven't even been alive that long.
No, I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm 25, so.
That just causes an instant stab of pain in my lower back.
But you guys are killing it. You're absolutely killing it. So what advice can you give to Halsey? So she has 30 years of absolute, like, killing it like you guys have.
Just be as creative as you are. It's just incredible watching you, And, just doing something that you obviously is so passionate about. That's what we feel about what we do, and I think that makes a great artist. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Also, like, keep wearing purple, I think, right?
I think we can all just keep wearing purple. Now,
yeah.
It's a powerful colour, yeah. It's a regal colour.
I thought you said a wiggle colour. I was like, great Australian reference, boys. I absolutely do.
I girled about that before, by the way.
You love the wiggle?
Yeah, because that's how old I am, as I grew up watching.
There's nothing wrong with that. These guys do a Las Vegas residency. They absolutely kill it. Australia's so proud. Is that something you would do?
You know, we were actually talking about that backstage before. No.
You wouldn't do it.
I really commend you guys for doing it because it takes, I don't know, you have to love what you're doing so much, I think. And I think that I by the time I'm wanting to do a residency of some kind, hopefully I will be, like, on an island somewhere.
On an iris.
That sounds good too. Yeah,
I feel like we should end this.
You guys really love what you do, and I commend you for that. Because
and you can tell
do a residency on an island as well.
Yeah.
We could.
The whole green room was just getting pregnant to you guys, screaming, loving them. Should we
finish? I want to be doing instead.
All right. Shall we finish this out in our last 10 seconds by doing a boy band move? Can you teach us something that Halsey and I can do? Okay.
Pack the bags.
Oh, packing the bags. Thank you for watching. There's still so much goodness still to come. I don't think it's going to get better than this, though.
It's fun. I'm stealing this move.
Thanks, guys. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the 2019 ARIAs. During the break, the ARIA for Adult Contemporary album went to Paul Kelly.
Thanks to ARIA for this award. It's an honour. It's a fun record to make. I'd like to thank the band for doing such a great job.
Best independent release went to Tones and I.
My two goals this year were to get played on Triple J one time and to sell out a 200 cap venue. I never thought that I would have the #1 song in the world.
And Arj Barker picked up the ARIA for Best Comedy Release.
We went out in Sydney last night. We had the best night. We closed the bars down. We were out till like 9:15 p.m. Crushing it.
Now, here to present the ARIA for Breakthrough Artist from ABC's The Set, it's Dylan Alcott.
I'm here tonight to present the ARIA Award for the Breakthrough Artist. It's an award that celebrates the people who have been discovered this year by us, but have been working on stages, on the street, and at their homes their whole lives, perfecting their craft to bring it to the world. I'd also like to personally thank the way the music industry has accepted me, someone with a disability, into the family. And to every single person who's made their music accessible, as well as their shows, I say thank you. Because everybody deserves music, no matter how they look and what they can do. And let's be honest, I won't be the only person who can't walk out of the ARIAs. On that note, can we all calm down on the use of the disabled bathroom? For once, someone actually has to take a piss, all right? Now, this year, the Breakthrough Artist Award is brought to you by the PPCA, the Collecting Society, representing recording artists and record labels. Here are the nominees.
G-Flip for About Us.
Stella Donnelly for Beware of the Dogs.
The Teskey Brothers for Run Home Slow.
THELMA PLUM for Better in Black.
Tones and I for Dance Monkey.
And the ARIA for the Breakthrough Artist goes to Tones and I.
This is the 4th win tonight for Tones and I. And what a breakthrough year it has been. With the smashing of ARIA chart records and a #1 single hitting the top spot in 19 countries around the world. ARIA and PPCA would like to congratulate Tones on another well-deserved ARIA win.
Oh, God. I really only prepared one speech. So I said when I went to the nominations that to my team, they said, you know, if there's one award you think you could win this year, what do you think it would be? And I said, well, I think Breakthrough Artist, because I am literally the epitome of a breakthrough artist of 2019. I am going to take this time to thank some people because I get very flustered and just say whatever, and I only wrote a speech for the first award that I won. Dennis Hanlon from Sony Music, you're such an amazing human being and mentor to me, and I love you so much. And just watching the other artists talk about you, I can tell why you are the longest living Sony employee in the world. So I love you, Dennis. Thank you so much. I've got to say thank you to my friends. They're all sitting at home tonight with the Kids Are Coming tracksuits on. And so Kurt, who's actually here, Jen, Charles, Kimbo, Rob Dog, Eggs, Lozzie, and Katie. I love you guys so much. And the most important thing that I haven't said yet is all those people that came past and supported me while I was busking and let me keep doing that and not having to get a job and made sure that I had food in my belly and bought my demos, and to the fans that have come to my shows so far. Without this, sorry, I just caught Halsey in my eye and I was like, okay, what sorry. She's right there. And to everybody else that supported my music, thank you so much. I love you. Woo!
I am here backstage at the ARIAs and we've got quite the spread for the artists. Of course, a lovely bowl of fruit for Dua Lipa, blue M&Ms for Human Nature, and next door we've got PLUM's catering table, which is just a normal catering table, except you eat it out the back. Okay, next, currently on his sold-out Australian tour with an exclusive pit stop on the ARIA stage, please welcome US megastar Khalid.
ARIA Music Teacher of the Year Award. Plus, Dua Lipa takes to the stage to present Album of the Year.
We are still backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards, and everyone has that friend that constantly makes them look bad because they're an overachiever. And that friend for me is Dylan Alcott, who's over here, Paralympian. Oh, speaking of overachievers, I was just talking about how, come on over guys, about how Dill always wins, and then you come on over guys, come. Let me get in the middle. Congratulations, Tone. Breakthrough artist. How many ARIAs is that now? 4 ARIAs. How many ARIAs have you won, Dylan?
I'm on 0, but I got to mention tonight, I was pretty happy about that. My name was said at least. But I must say, very proud of Tones, and it's unbelievable achievement, really.
Breakthrough Artist is absolutely huge, and some of the artists in the world that we are most proud of have won this award. If you can think of like the one thing that you want to go forward from here and achieve, even though you've kind of, you know, killed it already, what's the one thing that you're like, when I've done that, then I'll know I've really nailed it?
Nothing. I don't know. I just take it day by day.
Now, Dylan has done years of overachieving and winning and being in the top one in Wimbledon. Bloody, he's ridiculous. What advice can you give for old mate Tones over here about generally being a boss bitch?
Tones said the best thing that I agree with. As soon as you're proud of your difference, everything starts happening for you. And I'm really proud to be different, and I know Tones is as well. And when you say it on stage, it really resonates to me. And it's just awesome seeing someone who's just proud of who they are, saying what they want to say, and that's what I've always done. And to see you do it makes me bloody stoked. It really does. So keep kicking ass.
That's amazing. And that must be the best feeling when, because I know for both of you, you're constantly having people reach out, not just saying, I love your work, but you've inspired me to embrace my own individuality. That must be the best part of what you do.
It definitely is, 100%.
Parties, equal.
Now, Dylan is a party animal. He cannot be stopped. He will be the drunkest person here tonight. Don't be anything like Dill, okay? Because
everyone get leg lifts. Work for me, it'll work for you. All right?
Not that kind of legless, Dill. What are you going to do? Are you going to, have a couple of skewies, or are you just sticking to your peppermint tea?
I'll definitely have a few, absolutely.
You need to let loose, because I know it's very emotional when you have this kind of a night. Are you going to have some time to sit back and reflect on everything that's happened tonight?
Yeah, on Sunday. It's my day off, so I'll just sit back and do that.
I love that you have a day off. You work at a factory, it's your day off.
You've got to work hard to get those arias. I like it.
Work hard to get those arias. Darling girl, we love you. You're the bloody best. Enjoy every second of this. Are there any more that you're nominated for still to come?
I don't think so.
That's another one still to go.
Okay, next one. Do a cartwheel and then the worm. Can you do that for me?
I'm running out of things to say.
Say nothing. Do the cartwheel and then the worm.
Okay, if I win, but honestly...
Still show us the worm.
Ready? That's about, almost out of my chair.
Set him up to fail there.
He won. He absolutely won.
I said, hey, show us your moonwalk.
Cheeky monkey, and I love you. Tones, you're a bloody legend, an Australian icon. As you are, Dylan.
You're the best.
Go keep winning. Go keep making the rest of us look bad, but constantly getting prizes and awards, and leave the normal people like me to just stand backstage and interview other more successful human beings. Such is my life as Ash London. There are still a couple of awards, including the big ones, still to come, so keep it right here.
This is the 2019 ARIA Awards, live from the Star in Sydney. During the break, the ARIA for Best Hip Hop Release went to the incredible Sampa the Great.
Hey ARIAs, thank you so much for this award. It's really bittersweet that in 2019 I'm the first woman of color to win in a hip hop category. I really hope I'm not the last, and I hope the Australian music industry starts to reflect how our community looks like. Thank you so much. Good luck.
And Best Soul and R&B Release went to Kayi.
I'd like to thank my family, my friends, my ancestors, the whole crew that's brought this together. You know who you are.
But now, here to present the much-loved Telstra ARIA Music Teacher of the Year Award is Katie Noonan and Emma Wiggle.
And I'm Katie Noonan. We were honoured to hit the road and surprise the nominees for 2019's Telstra ARIA Music Teacher of the Year Award. Yay for signing! This award celebrates the people that inspire our future generations and those who have kick-started the careers of many people in this room. This year's music teacher finalists are from all over Australia and have truly remarkable stories.
Australia voted for the music teachers who had an extraordinary impact on their students and communities.
Give yourselves a little pat on the back.
Thanks to Telstra and the Song Room, ARIA winning artists visited this year's 4 finalists to officially congratulate them on their nomination.
I'm still shocked.
Conrad Sewell met Mr. Antonio Chiapetta from Blacktown, Western Sydney, a teacher who inspires his students to set up an epic music festival on their school oval.
I think music has given me the power to be able to make it exciting.
Incredible work. Teaching. It's all there.
Emma Wiggle visited Julia Rennick, who for over 25 years has been the first music teacher to most of Canada.
It's a joyous, happy job.
She's a beautiful teacher, and I wish I could come to music every day with her.
Katie Noonan surprised Lee Strickland from Brisbane, who customises instruments and writes Braille sheet music for her blind and disabled students.
It's a great recognition, not only for the work that I do, but for my whole school.
And Montaigne came to Broome to meet Belle Skinner, who travels tens of thousands of kilometres to teach isolated students across the Kimberley and Pilbara.
I've got the best job in the universe. I've been saying it for a long time now. Behind every musician and performer is a great music teacher.
I absolutely 100% believe in the importance and power of music teachers for everyone.
Music education matters, and Telstra and ARIA would like to thank these teachers for their passion and dedication to inspiring the next generation of Aussie musicians.
Australia, please give it up for this year's 4 finalists who join us tonight. Belle, Lee, Antonio, and Julia. Yay! Thank you for everything you do for your students, your schools, and music education. So this year's Telstra ARIA Music Teacher of the Year award goes to Antonio Chiapetta.
Congrats, Antonio. Take this. This is yours. Oh, careful. Here we go. What an incredible award. This is so important, and I'm sure there's so many people in the room who wish they had a music teacher like you guys. But Antonio, you've got the gong. How does it feel?
Like Terms and I said, it's freaking heavy. This is ridiculous. Man, I'd just like to acknowledge these legends. I didn't expect this, to be honest. It's such an honour to have the acknowledgement, to be here in an industry-recognised award show. We do so much for our kids, and you know, each year we churn them out and they graduate, and then we start again, and we forget about the alumni and how they go off and pursue their dreams and do all that stuff. So this kind of thing is really special, and sorry, I'm a bit emotional now, man. But it's really special. I think it's a win for music education. I think it's a win, you know, for Western Sydney, for me, and for the for my great school, St Andrews College, and I'm also an ex-student from that school, and to be a teacher of 15 years there, it's really humbling. So we're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to kick on 100%. I've had for a school night, I've had a few too many beers, but that's all right. Because
I think you'll be excused.
It's industry night tonight, 100%. Thank you so much, Australia. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations again. And now, presenting the ARIA Award for Album of the Year. It's a big one. Please welcome to the stage international sensation, Dua Lipa.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me here in your wonderful country. I've already indulged in so many local customs, and I have to say, if you get to eat Vegemite every day, you must be pretty happy to live it.
Australia has produced so much incredible music this year that has captured the hearts of audiences here and around the world. Tonight, we want to celebrate that incredible contribution, and it is my extreme pleasure to announce the nominees for the Album of the Year.
Dean Lewis for A Place We Knew.
Hilltop Hoods for The Great Expanse.
Rufus de Sol for Solace.
The Teskey Brothers for Run Home Slow.
THELMA PLUM for Better in Black.
And the winner is Dean Lewis.
A Place We Knew is the debut solo album from Dean Lewis and has landed him with 2 major awards tonight. Best Male Artist and now the coveted Album of the Year.
Thank you very much. It's a very special moment for me. I once again just want to thank my amazing record label, Ireland Records, Mike Taylor, Nicole Richards and George Ash and everybody there. Thank you so much. I want to thank all my collaborators on this album, Dylan Nash, Nick Atkinson, Ed Holloway, Dan and John Hume, and so many more. Thank you so much. Also Jeremy Sharp and Michael Gudinski from Frontier. Thank you for all your support. So no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is it for me. So thank you very much. Cheers.
Next, Halsey and Khalid return to present ARIA Song of the Year, presented by YouTube Music. And our host, Guy Sebastian, performs his mega hit Choir, right here on the 2019 ARIA Awards.
Still backstage at the 2019 ARIA Awards presented by YouTube Music. We just had Halsey here hanging out like it was no big deal. Dua Lipa's just walked past. Guy Sebastian's choir are about to come through. They were practicing. It sounded absolutely incredible. Khalid's walking through. I'm just sitting here like a fish out of water, like, I love that person, I love that person, I love that person. We are having so much fun, and we hope that you are enjoying tonight's broadcast. As we chat to all the big winners, one of my favourite moments was having Tones and I here a couple of minutes ago, just crying because she was so emotional. And, oh, we have got one of the world's favourite entertainers, Emma Wiggle. How many ARIAs is this for you at this point?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it's maybe 4, but the Wiggles have about 13 ARIAs, and Anthony's been coming for over 20 years.
He's like part of the furniture here at the...
Oh, yes, he has to try and keep changing his outfit so he doesn't look like he's been here for that long.
I love how you just get to wear some nice Emma Ballerina flats, man. Much more comfortable than these horrible things.
Look, it's always a good idea to wear flats for the ARIAs. Don't wear heels next year.
Got a stat here. Over 70 million views for the Wiggles nursery rhymes alone. That's like 4 Australias.
This is pretty amazing on YouTube. It's just gone wild.
You ever go on YouTube and just watch yourself?
Just to remember the words.
Really? Even Emma Wiggle forgets the words sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Lockie forgets the words to hot potato almost every third show.
I don't even have a child, and even I know the words to hot potato, Emma. Everyone knows. Now, one of the awards we just had was Music Teacher of the Year, and I know that this is something that you are on board with and very passionate about. How's it been being involved with this?
It's been amazing. I got to travel to Gunnedah to meet Julia Rennick, who is a beautiful music teacher. She's been teaching in Gunnedah from Scotland for over 25 years. She's part of the furniture too. And she is unbelievable, and the children love her.
So wonderful. We've got the winner here. Have we got the winner? Come on in. Antonia Chapetta from St Andrews College. Welcome. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
You are an ARIA winner. What the heck?
Can you believe it? I'm a teacher. This is ridiculous. Thank you so much. Telstra, Songroom. Awesome. Awesome. This is so...
Where would we be without our music teachers, Emma?
Nowhere. We wouldn't know anything. So thank you very, very much.
Do you remember any of the names of your teachers from your life?
Oh, yes. I had a piano teacher called Lynn Lawrence, and she was amazing.
Now, any of your students going to grow up and win ARIAs? Have you got your eye on any young ones, or have you taught any ARIA winners?
Not that I'm aware of. I've taught kids that have gone up and signed record deals and toured the world and become music teachers themselves.
I've been getting a cut of that, Antonio. 10% at least.
Yeah, easy, 15 maybe.
Yeah, me and Emma will manage you. Emma will take 5%, I'll take 5%, and then you can
We'll start a company, 100%. That sounds great.
What are you going to do with your ARIA, Antonio?
I'm going to polish it because my fingerprints are all over it. It's whether it goes at home or at school, I don't know. That's a tough one.
What do you reckon?
School, come on, school, yeah.
Get a replica.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What do you do with your ARIAs?
They're at the Wiggles HQ.
Can't take that one home.
No, we share it. On loan, yes.
Very democratic. That's what I would expect from the Wiggles.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Antonio, congratulations. You are officially an ARIA winner, mate. You deserve it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, mate. This is what the ARIAs is all about, celebrating great Australian music and the people that make it possible. So thank you, guys. The Wiggles might love it. Oh, Dean wants to come in. Oh, have you won Album of the Year?
I did, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I feel a little bit shaky and excited, and yeah, it was awesome.
We love you. Good on you, Dean. Sorry, getting the wrap.
Welcome back to the ARIAs, live at the Star. To present the final award of the night, welcome back Khalid and Halsey.
The last one! What an incredible night. If you guys had a good time, you look like it.
How amazing is Aussie music in this crowd? Unbelievable.
Australia, thank you for letting us come all the way from America and be part of the ARIAs. We've had a really amazing night, but before we hit the after party, which we are definitely doing, we are here to present the final award for the evening.
The biggest of the lot, the award given for an undisputed banger. It's time to present the ARIAs for the Song of the Year presented by YouTube Music.
And the nominees are...
Easier by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Mess Her Up by Amy Sharp.
Good Lord by Birds of Tokyo.
7 Minutes by Dean Lewis.
Choir by Guy Sebastian.
Leave Me Lonely by Hilltop Boys.
Waiting by Kian.
Day Drunk by Morgan Evans.
Confidence by Ocean Alley.
Dance Monkey by Tones and I.
Oh my gosh! So many songs. It's amazing. The ARIA goes to... Guy Sebastian!
Choir with Australia's biggest radio hit of the year and arguably Guy's most successful song to date. Choir was written as a tribute to Guy's former band member Luke Liang, who passed away earlier this year. This is Guy's 6th ever ARIA Award and his first in the Song of the Year category.
Don't even. You're all shocked as me, because if it's every year, I've been nominated a lot, and there's times where I go, yeah, fair enough, it's a massive song, and this year it's like the biggest song of all time. I'm so sorry, Tones and I, and everyone else in this category. But look, I don't even know where to begin with this song. I mean, I cried probably 80% of the times that I sing this song, because for me there's a special message that affects us personally a lot, and it affects a lot of people in this room. And I'll stop with that for just a second because I'll cry, so let me get names out. I forgot some of the people. I love you too. Dennis and Pat, I mean, you've just backed me the whole lot. Dennis, everyone mentions you because you've influenced this industry and you let people be artists. You don't pigeonhole people, you just let us do our thing. And you've even backed me through crap songs as well. And honestly, I appreciate it. My mum and dad, I didn't thank my mum and dad before. My mum is Indian, so I'm going to do this in Indian. She's going to love this. Thank you, Mum. Got it. All right. My best mate, Timbo, you're a legend. Gazza, who'll be singing with me in a second. And then, of course, I do have to mention it just because it's about Luke, and I mentioned it before. He's such a rad dude, such a great friend of all of ours. This whole band, he played in our band. And just everybody else, we've been personally affected. My brother, Jules' brother. There's so many people who need love. And we get up at industry awards and we're dressed to the nines, and there's just people who are hurting in this world. And I love, Tones and I, that you said just the basic, just be a good person. Just treat people well. We're all the same and we're in it together. So thank you. This means the world. I love you.
Thank you again, Australia. Tonight has been a blast. Take us out. Here's your host, Guy Sebastian and PLUM.
Thank you so much, ARIA. Good night, Australia.
know it's really saving. I've been thinking about it lately, reminiscing about us in Vegas, feeling like we're famous. Man, those days were crazy, but you put ran out of pages. And now I wish I never waited to tell you out of all the moments in my life, the one that I got to share with you was probably my favorite. I know you're looking down on us, I'm missing you, bro. Hope you're proud of us, at least I know you made it home. And I know you're not alone, 'cause now you're singing with the choir, and now you're dancing with the crew. You ain't doing this solo, we all riding with you. No one can put out your fire, nobody feeling your shoes. And now you're singing with the choir, we all riding with you. Yeah. See, we fill up all our days with working and grinding just to make ends meet. Too busy to call, we'll catch up next week, and then it gets the next week, and we say maybe next week. And then before you know, we all feeling old after I'm celebrating my friend. Don't wait till they go home. And now you're singing with the choir, now you're dancing with the crew. You ain't doing it solo, we all riding with you. So you put out your fire. My friend, I'm gonna see you again, and when I do, you better have a part from me. You sing the melody, and I'll take the harmony. 'Cause we ain't done making music yet, we got some more sound check. This time we're gonna have about 1 million voices singing, dancing, party in your mansion. Tonight you're singing with the choir, now you're dancing with the crew. You're dancing with the crew. With
happening. It is nearly over. Guy Sebastian, what a legend. I'm exhausted. The Birkenstocks are on. I am not made for high heels. Carly just absolutely killed it. Like the darling. Wearing an Australian label like an absolute legend. Bit of pants.
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm living my best. Are you good, darling?
Oh, me too. I'm living my best life.
You belong in Australia, you know. You're always, you're happiest. We love you. Just move out here, Carly.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite places in the world, so I'm so thankful to be able to travel here and be embraced with just so much love.
You know, I have a spare room at my house near the beach.
Oh my God, please, let me stay there. Let me vacation.
It'll be like $1,000 a week rent. And I need it in cash a year up front. Have we got a deal? You're amazing. How great was it being out there with Halsey?
Oh, it was amazing. Her dress looks beautiful. Crazy. And I love Eastside, so that's
She said to me before, she was like, Carly, I'm going to be like, we should just do Eastside on the stage. I'm like, don't spring that on him. That would be awkward.
Oh my God, imagine the impromptu performance would be crazy.
I would come out and do the worm behind you. Would you be cool with that?
Was that good?
I'm like your hype girl right now. That was absolutely incredible. Now the guy singing behind us is Guy Sebastian. Down the before you go, say good on you, guy.
What'd you say?
Say good on you, guy.
Good on you guys.
You go. Security want you. I don't want to get taken out by those guys. You are the best. So guys, make some noise for Khalid. What an I'm over here. That is a wrap, guys. It has been our absolute pleasure bringing you all the good stuff from the 2019 ARIA Awards as we celebrate music together. Give me one, guys. I'm scared of it. Good, I can't. But thank you for celebrating with us here at the Star. It's all presented by YouTube Music. We love you. We will see you next year, world. Goodbye.